tornado.
Ripper
Get this tornado. Fucking.
Oh, hold up. Here we go, Ripper.
This
All right.
damn tornado.
Ripper
Get this tornado. This damn tornado. Tornado. Fucking. This damn tornado.
We're at the beach for Jay.
Get the jar, Jay. It's time. Jay, get the mayonnaise out. Get that mayonnaise out now.
It's mayonnaise.
Lather me up with mayonnaise, Jay. Let's go from head to tippy toe.
It's Mayonnaise.
Genies, get your J.O. today.
It's
Just let me say one fucking thing. I need to get this off my chest,
here we
okay?
fucking go.
I need to get this off of my chest.
Okay, Beardo, go ahead and say what you gotta say.
I sleep with a physical copy of Spider-Man 2 tucked next to my pillow every night. Oh, it's the end of the fucking world.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you hyped it up as game of
Yeah.
the year before you ever played
Where's
it.
the fucking Tylenol?
Welcome in to Tuesday night's main event. Dude, that tornado shit is so funny. Krista,
freak was that last thing? What the heck?
You're a turkey.
dude, that whole the Krista was behind that one in the edit. She had to be because she was showing me that. She's like, watch this with Rifa and the tornado during the smash stream. I saw many of you asking when the smash stream happened. That happened on Geeks and Gamers Play. Krista set it up. We played against a professional Smash Bros.
It was
player.
a lot of fun.
Best in the world.
Best in the world. He
Best
is
in the
definitely one of.
world.
He beat the shit out of us, but Johnny actually held his own a few times. But yeah, he worked us over pretty damn good. But shout out to Krista for making that one happen. That was good stuff right there. How did Jay get in the second position? Look at that. We can't have that. We can't. Have that. So, yeah. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. But yes, it's Tuesday's main event. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Game of the year. That's been a debate on this show a lot. We've been discussing it. We finally have the nominees. So we're going to discuss that. The Marvel's box office. It's beautiful. It really is. The meltdown, the cope has been fantastic. We also have this. I guess there's an internet censorship bill that shout out to Craig and Razorfist for talking about this on Side Scrollers yesterday. And not a lot of people are talking about it, and it's pretty damn important. So we're going to try to talk about that a little bit. And Alpha Core, what's the latest on Alpha Core, Ripa?
Oh shit. Where are we? Let's go.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh nice. We're at 955,000.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, we're under 50,000 away from a million. We have over 9,000 total purchasers. So it's been a crazy day. It does feel good to be back here. I just got through streaming actually with the Saskas. We had a blast. Talking about Alpha Core, Yaira, and everything associated with it. But yeah, big thanks to everybody that's been showing some support here with Alpha Core's campaign. Has been just crazy. We've more than tripled our goal here, and yeah, now it's the road to 1 million. So again, I appreciate
three $1 million campaigns in is it a full year?
A year and some change. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll be a year. It will be a year and some change.
That is
awesome.
Crazy, man. I'm so sorry for your sorry for your failures, Ripa. I'm so sorry. It's terrible.
He's trying. He's really trying to make this.
Can you imagine how many copies of Spider-Man 2 he can afford?
Quite a bit of it.
But yes, so congratulations on Alpha Core. We got Drunk 3PO, very festive tonight. Festive 3PO. Hi, Jay. How are you?
How do I look? I look good. I'm happy.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
What do you mean? It's the season, man. Get the eggnog, the cranberry sauce, man. Get the ribbons on the tree. The
But you
All-
are
all-
excited
everything that
for
comes with it.
Thanksgiving, right?
Hang the stock. Well, you can't in Florida. We kind of mix it together. So one of those things.
I miss Jay's
Stocking.
Thanksgiving emojis on Twitter.
Yeah,
I love that.
Forward to the candy canes, man. The candy canes are the best. Like you crunch down on candy canes, that stuff sticks in your teeth for like 3 days. You always got some minty stuff in your mouth.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Good to go.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Christmas. I like celebrating Christmas. Like I'm fine starting November 1st. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are like, no, not until Thanksgiving's over, but I'm down with that.
I don't know,
I
man.
respect
Florida
it.
seems to start November 1st. So
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it, Jay. So
I'm just
good
saying,
for you,
like,
buddy.
hey man, like it's only 40 days away from Christmas.
That's it?
Only a month and 10 days from Christmas. That's it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot. Like, I mean, I guess just
exactly.
me.
Get in the spirit. Quit being
Yeah,
a humbug.
I guess working retail so long, like I'm just used to like I roll Christmas and Thanksgiving all into one because it all
Y'all
feels like
you
the
don't-
same thing.
Do you like eggnog, Jeremy?
Mm-mm.
What?
Mm-mm.
Man,
Tried
you
it, didn't like
you
it.
are Scrooge McDuck, man. That's all I'm saying. How do
I
you not
like
like eggnog?
That's a
I
good
like
thing.
I like
Yeah,
Hallmark
he's earning
Christmas
money.
movies.
All right. You get a pass.
All right, there you go. I mean, I was
Hallmark
gonna get called
Christmas
gay. Now I'm
movies
gonna get called gay, but I mean,
Yeah,
at least I get a
that's-
pass for the eggnog.
Yeah, that
So I
wasn't
guess
gonna be
there's
because
a
of the
trade-off.
Hallmark movie.
Yeah, you know. See, look, the chat's already crushing me, dude. Already. But Christmas movies are awesome. We could talk about that on another stream.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, Christmas movies are great.
Die
Is that
Hard
gonna
is
be on the? Is that gonna be on
movie.
the wrestling stream?
Yeah. God damn it.
Is that gonna be on the
Shut up,
wrestling stream
Mike.
that we've been wanting to do for 2.5 years?
Yeah. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
We're going on 3 now.
Yeah,
For the
it's been
fishing
it's-
video that I was gonna make or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, that really awesome
So,
fishing video.
yeah, it is
Just,
what it
we'll,
is.
we'll put a pin in it for later.
We'll put a pin in that one. We got Epic Mike here. What's up, Epic Mike?
Hey, how's it going? Listen, I am kind of bothered by Jay wearing so much Christmas stuff when we haven't had Thanksgiving yet, but you know, it takes all sorts to
Man, I
make
gotta
the
be
world
honest,
go round.
man. Thanksgiving's turned into a farce for me because you're all
Whoa.
thankful, and then the next day, you know, they want you to buy all this stuff. And
Yeah.
just recently, they've moved Black Friday to Thursday. Did you know that last year?
What?
Yeah.
What a freaking terrible thing to do.
Well, it's
They were
it's
like,
always kind of been
Walmart-
Thursday.
That,
night.
it's always been Thursdays though.
It's
Like,
like
they have Thursday and Friday. Thursday
Yeah,
rolls
you
into
eat
Friday.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
dinner. You know, you might take a little
And then
nap.
you
You eat
go
some pie,
shopping?
and then you go
What is
shopping at
that,
night.
man?
And then you go
When
shopping
I worked
afterward. Yeah.
retail, it was Friday.
Yeah.
But that's been a while ago.
Well, see, but I
Terrible.
feel like they've
Done.
changed. I feel like they changed Black Friday, kind of how they've changed like the midnight movie premiere when it was
Yeah,
like it would come out
exactly.
like
That's-
late
Oh.
Like
Thursday.
9
Yeah.
o'clock now.
Yeah,
Well, it's
Thursday,
got-
9 o'clock.
It used to be like midnight at like
Sharp.
Thursday night, Friday morning, midnight.
Yeah.
Now it's like
Yeah.
moved in like fucking Wednesday afternoon now, or sometimes they're releasing them now, and it's like it's just not the same, man.
Well, what are we
Like,
doing?
Yeah, like there's no
I don't like it.
consistency in it anymore. So I feel like the same things happen with the Black Friday situation, and I'm still waiting for them to change it from Black Friday anyway, because that's going to be racist at some point.
Mm.
I've been waiting for that one
mean,
for
gonna
years.
be
I've
brown
seen those
Friday.
crowds on Black
Yeah.
Friday. It's not very
Yeah.
racist. It's pretty
Yeah.
Savings Friday.
Or maybe it's because of like it's all about, you know, making money, capitalism. Call it White Friday, just because it's like evil to
Oh.
them, you know. So
Yeah.
Mm.
all the evil white people want to make money on Friday or something. Maybe that'd be
Cracker
inclusive enough
Friday.
for them. Yay! I'm actually behind that one. Let's make that one happen. I'm okay with that. So Epic Mike had his intro interrupted by Jay. I don't know why, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Criticize Christmas. The man
Anytime I
hates
try
the
to
Elf
talk-
movie.
No, I
Before
mean,
the
Elf,
stream,
Elf
he-
is overrated.
What?
Man.
What the fuck?
Well,
Elf
You
is
know what, Beardo? It's too early for this. It's too early for this shit ass
How
takes.
dare you.
Leave it for the end of the night.
Are you
Leave
Elf
them for the
is
end of the fucking
overrated.
stream.
And
No,
everything
just
is Christmas
shut the fuck
Vacation.
up.
Christmas
No, stop.
Vacation is the
Christmas
best
fucking
Christmas
Vacation?
movie
Are
ever.
you out of your
Yes.
fucking
Chevy
mind?
Chase,
It's better
Chevy
than
Chase,
fucking
National
Elf.
Lampoon's Christmas
Chevy
Vacation is the
Chase?
best one. Are you
Chevy Chase.
disrespecting Chevy Chase?
Absolutely compared to
my
fucking
gosh.
Elf.
Oh
What
my
is wrong with
gosh.
you?
Caddyshack? What the? Come on, Mike.
Chevy
That's not a
Chase,
fucking.
like
We're
a
talking about
bar.
Christmas movies, and you disrespected Elf. What the
Beardo.
fuck is wrong with you?
Elf's mid.
Yeah, Get the fuck out of here.
Mike. You
Smith.
can't disrespect Chevy Chase though. Like that's where you mess
I
up.
absolutely
Chevy
can't
Chase,
disrespect Chevy Chase.
No, you can't. You can't.
We're not in the 90s anymore. Have you seen that man recently?
Not on this stream.
Yeah, he
No,
hates
no.
Trump too, Jeremy. So what are you gonna say about that?
Welcome to yeah. So does Will Ferrell. So can I not defend Elf? You know what I mean? Like,
There's no way you can escape that.
yeah. There's no way to escape that.
Listen,
one, so.
the elf
That's
disrespect is
my
out
only
of
go-to.
control, completely out of pocket.
Hey, listen.
I mean, I agree, but at the end of the day, Muppets Christmas Carol and Home
Yeah.
Alone,
100%.
the Santa Claus.
Honestly, the
and
best
You know
ones
what?
are the old
It bothers me.
claymation. The old claymation Rudolph, Santa Claus is coming to town a year.
Now
without-
he's trying to backtrack. Now he's like,
Good,
Stop,
though. Those
Beardo.
were
You
good.
had me.
Those are the
He
best.
started
Those are
backtracking.
awesome.
Rudolph the stupid. Like, what are you talking
he
about?
started backtracking so hard.
There's a special
is
charm. No. There's a special
Yeah,
charm
you
about
mean
those
the
old
special
claymation
elf?
ones.
You,
There's
the
like
special
two
elf
Lumps of coal, man.
and the broke ass toys.
There is.
Are you talking about the Island of Misfit Toys?
Yeah, and the gay elf. I like to work on
Do
teeth.
not disrespect
I like
Yukon
mint.
Cornelius. Okay?
I like men's mouths. I don't understand why the other elves don't like
He's
me.
a
I don't
fucking-
get it.
He's a
It's movie
fucking
about the
dentist.
NRA.
He's gay, bro.
He's a fucking dentist.
He's gay, bro.
He's not
How do you all
against
not
it.
like the Christmas stories beyond me? That's the
It
most
is, it's
NRA.
great.
I love the Christmas story.
I'm fine
You
with
know-
Christmas Story, but I don't put
Christmas
it in the top
Story's dope.
tiers.
Beardo,
You don't
there-
put
you're
it in
right,
the top-
There is a
It's top
charm.
10.
Beardo, there
I said
is a
top
charm.
tier.
There's a charm to him.
There's a charm if you're 85 years old. You're right.
Come on now.
They're
Hey,
classic.
preaching it. Preach it.
I'm an old soul. It is what it is.
They make fun of Asian people in that movie. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Good.
I know. That's what I said. It's hilarious.
Good.
Sorry, Project Egg Roll. It's
So,
still funny.
sorry for Gary's entire staff over there at Murder. Sorry. Literally, all he hires is Asians and
control.
and like quarter black people. That's really all Gary does over there.
Yeah.
Come on, like the heat miser, the ice miser. Come on. They're legends.
Goodness. Hey, you know what? I got something we can all agree on. Alec Baldwin's finger don't miss because he just dropped 50 gifted
50.
memberships in his chat.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
freaking go. Holy crap.
100%
Alec Baldwin's
accuracy.
finger don't miss.
50.
All right.
200% accuracy, really. Yeah.
He don't miss. He
No,
don't
he
miss.
don't.
Rolo is in the house. The Puerto Rican
What up?
Pistolero, and I don't have the clip pulled
No.
up. Hang on. I
You
got
have
it.
it? You don't have it? Oh, man.
We are also
There we go.
praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. What's up, man? How you doing, Rolo?
Always a classic. I'm doing great. Ready to talk about Game of the Year, especially, and everything else. So looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking
going to be
forward
an
to it.
interesting one. I'm just happy there's 2 Nintendo games in there. I don't think either one of them's going to win, but I'm happy there's 2 of them in there. But we will discuss. Melanie Mack. What's up, Melanie Mack?
Yay! I am happy to be here. Just had an eventful week of making the internet mad with my Miles Morales take. So yeah, they're fuming. I just got an email earlier from a journalist at Yahoo who's like, "Can you offer a statement on this about your Miles Morales take?"
Oh my God! You should have responded and said Miles Morales is Miles Morales. That's my take.
I
That's
did
my take
basically
right
that.
That's wild.
It's so weird how triggered they allow that statement to make them. It's so easy. It's so incredibly easy to do that. Again, tip if you're looking to get. I mean, listen, I don't want to brag here. I made about $20-$30 on Twitter last month. So if you're looking for some engagement, just tweet out Miles Morales is Miles Morales, which I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe I need to. I'll make a little
You
more money.
should.
I'll make
It
a little
pops
more money
every time. It doesn't
I
matter what.
did not know it was going to get that much traction. The video thing, that clip that I said that had like 11 million views on it. I was like, what is
Ripper
going
did a whole
on?
video on that. How bad was with the comments filled with?
Oh, I
So
got
weird.
a lot
Back
of
when I
people
was
were
like
voting.
doing
I
it,
actually
nobody
got
cared
rage
enough.
queued.
Nobody really cared enough to like get mad at it. Now everybody fucking gives a fuck about it. So
I did not know that was going to make a lot of people
They
mad.
get so
Yeah.
upset about it. Don't make no sense.
It's so funny.
They're
It's
mad at the
hilarious.
Marvel stuff now. That seems
Yeah.
to be the
Yeah.
Yeah.
coping.
the cope.
stuff.
Poor
And I-
Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a recommendation for all of them today on Daily. I was like, hey, if you're upset about the Marvels not making money, stop talking about it on social media and actually going to pay to see the movie that you love so much. That's the problem, is none of these freaks actually go see these movies because most of them don't have any money or any job or any ambition in life. But that's what they do. They sit there all day and they talk about it. They hashtag about it. They put the pronouns in the bio. They put all of their mental disorders in their bio. And then they don't go see these movies that they claim they love. And that's how you get one of the biggest losses in recent memory. And like I was talking to Ryan today about this on Daily, like Ryan's saying it's probably not going to hit 250 million worldwide. Like that is a catastrophic. This is going to be worse than The Flash.
Yeah.
Worse than The Flash.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. So yeah, we will get into that. Stuttering Craig from Side Scrollers. What's up, Craig?
Man, I'm excited to be here. I'm literally about to tweet out Miles Morales is Miles Morales.
There you go.
I'm going to tweet it literally right now. The more retweets we can get it, the better. I'm actually going, you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to not even put any proper punctuation or spelling in it properly. I'm just going to spell it incorrectly. No, I'll do it all lowercase. So it just drives people crazy.
Go.
So it has been tweeted out. If anybody would like to retweet it, by all means, just to drive people crazy and drive up that. Listen, I really need to make like $30 a month on Twitter.
I got you. I got you right here. There we go.
Thank you.
And the retweet is made. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Good to have you here, man. And like I said, that topic you and Fraser Fist talked about, we're gonna have to get into that tonight. But shout out to you guys for
big one.
That.
I look forward to having you on Thursday. We're doing the big retro game roundtable, which will be fun. So
that's right. That's right. So I'm looking
Super
forward
Nintendo.
to it. The greatest system ever made. I love it, man. It's been a long time since I just had a good old conversation about Super Nintendo. So I'm okay with that. Looking forward to it, man. Good. That's on Thursday, everybody. Fear the Beardo is here. What's up,
little
Beardo?
slip up.
Just a little slip up. I'm good, man.
Up.
I'm doing good. I'm doing great, and I was excited when I saw the nominations for the Game Awards. I mean, fuck the Game Awards, right? I mean, who really cares? But I was actually surprised to see that Resident Evil 4 remake made a few categories, and it's even up for Game of the Year. So, I mean, shout out to Resident Evil 4, man.
Yeah, I was actually shocked to see that too. I mean, I love the OG Resident Evil 4. I haven't played this one yet. I know you played through it and did a review and everything, but this one doesn't qualify. Like this is a different game in a lot of ways, right?
It's a top to bottom complete remake.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not. So seeing that get qualified for that's actually pretty cool. I was happy to see that, and I was happy Starfield didn't make it, which was pretty cool. So. We got Krista Nova. What's up, Krista?
Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Aww.
Can we just mute her?
Listen, Canadian Thanksgiving is already passed, and I'm still kind of on that time.
Because you guys are countries made up. It's not real.
Yeah.
Just make up their holidays. Christmas was yesterday. And you're like,
so I'm celebrating Christmas. I know Jay is. We're actually having a Christmas week. We have some theme park Christmas holidays to go to, so pretty exciting. But yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Right. Shout out to Krista. Merry Christmas. My Nerdy Home in the house. What's up, Steph?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. We are also live on Locals, so come and hang out with me there if you're a Locals member. You can chat.
All right. Yep.
Let's get this party started.
Let's go. All right. So we have a lot to talk about. We have the Marvel's box office, which, I mean, the actuals came in even lower than the expectations. So we got the reports. It was going to be $47 million opening weekend. It actually came in at like 46 million for the opening weekend, which is a catastrophic failure on every single level. Then Monday's numbers came in. And it came in at 2.4 million on its first Monday, which compared to something like the Eternals had 4.2 million on its first Monday. So this is a disaster beyond belief. It had a production budget of reportedly around $300 million. And it typically, when you do that, you typically just double that to say it needs to make around 600 million just to break even, maybe 700 million to break even when you add everything else into it. This movie's probably going to make around $200 to $250 million worldwide. This is going to be a several $100 million loss on the heels of so many other Marvel Cinematic Universe shows and movies that have underperformed across the board. Meanwhile, you have something like Five Nights at Freddy's, which on a $20 million budget might make more money worldwide when it's all said and done. Drunk 3PO, didn't you predict that, Jay?
Yeah, I did.
And then you typed out when I tweeted that, and you said, instead of, what were you trying to say?
I was supposed to say cough, cough, but I typed out couch, couch.
Yeah. I was like,
and I got more response on my response than your tweet.
Yeah, because of your couch. Let's go look at that right
Hold
here.
on.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, let's look at the tweet, please. Because before we get into my blunder, you also had a major blunder on that tweet.
Did I?
That we found out later. And yeah, look at the hashtag Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my God.
Now, Jeremy, do me a favor, please. Please click on that hashtag. Trust me, you'll be okay.
You sure?
I promise.
We'll
We did this
stare at
earlier
it.
today on the live stream.
Freddy.
Scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll down a little bit more. Keep it coming. You're okay. It's okay.
Okay.
All right, there's yours. We got to find one
Okay.
more person here who's on the panel. Eric July. Also tweeted out 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Got him.
Got him.
Well, that wasn't me. So fucking. I don't post that shit. So literally, this is fucking news to me. So we found out. Yeah.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I wish I could say I was important enough to say I don't do my own tweets, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
damn.
So,
Like he just flexed on everybody. I don't even post shit on my Twitter. I didn't see that.
I post like obviously this shit like I don't fucking post like that's going across all.
I
forms
just
of
wanted to.
media.
I just wanted to point that out. Now we can get to my horrific error.
Yes. So I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, this
That's
is
funny
news
as
to
hell.
me.
So right here, Universal's Five Nights at Freddy's has passed $250 million globally. The film has so much. So right now, the estimated global total stands at 251. I think it's going to end up around $320 to $350 million worldwide, which I think it's already guaranteed to beat the Marvels on a $20 million budget. And here's Jay's response. Someone predicted it. Couch.
Look at 46 reply. All the replies are people posting sofas and couches. Yeah, I goofed that one up. I don't know.
Never forget.
This is the man that
Well,
fell
you
asleep.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a. So you got on us about what the fuck we did, but at least it was a trending hashtag. You misspelled that shit twice.
That's true.
So that means you fucking typed it out once and you was like, oh, I'm gonna repeat this shit again.
At this point, Jay has to be doing this shit on purpose.
Man, I was driving home from church. There's no excuse. I was gonna delete it.
He's gonna wrap that in as much like, hey, listen, I'm driving home.
I responded. I was
After
just
I
like,
helped an old lady cross the street. And
Yeah. You like how you threw that in there? Here we go.
Oh,
Home from
man.
church.
like all of a sudden, like I posted that and then I didn't. Like, all my alerts started going off. I was like, did somebody like retweet me or something? I was like, oh dang. Oh well.
Listen, Jay still calls me Kristen, and I've known him for 3 years and hang out with him almost every day.
That is true.
It just sometimes my never mind.
His
I can't
his
say
back teeth are
Your
crooked,
back teeth
guys.
are crooked.
Yeah,
It's his back teeth.
He's got a lisp because his back teeth.
He's got a lisp. But yeah, getting back to the Marvels, I mean, this is a disaster beyond belief. And no, is anyone surprised by this? Is anyone surprised by this? I don't think anybody is. We've got this article right here from Yahoo. The Marvels box office bomb highlights Disney's film woes, which could take years to fix. Well, welcome to the result of all of your bad decisions. And I guess the best part of this is that they pushed diversity so much. Star Wars has pushed diversity. Marvel's pushed diversity. And how has that worked out for both of them? Now, that's not to say you can't have more than just dudes in movies. It means that when that's your singular objective, then it's always going to fail. So What do you think, Ripa? How much you been following this? All this, you better be following this. You need to take full advantage. That's what you need to do.
I've done a couple videos about this. Actually, I think that one of the things that's most interesting here, I got my shit shared. So bring this on stream real quick. So this is actually a decent article by Deadline. They
blow it up a little bit.
Huh?
Blow it up a little bit. Zoom in on it.
So this is actually a pretty decent article by Deadline, and they go through it. And what I like about it is that, I mean, they get some shit wrong. Don't get me wrong, but I like about it that they say, look, this is not fatigue. Like, they go out of their way to actually specifically mention that. But one of the more intriguing parts of this whole entire article is this bit right here, where it goes through some of the demographics. And believe it or not, men are carrying this fucking film.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
It's 65% male is what it's looking like. It's very similar to what we saw with Birds of Prey, where despite all of this yippity yapping about diversity and all this women power shit, they didn't show up to the motherfucker. So
that's pretty par for the course, though. It's like they love to blame men for all this kind of stuff, but men have been carrying girl power movies since the beginning of time.
True.
So that's the audience.
True. Definitely if they're more action based, you're generally going to have a skew there. And I think this is my take on it. I believe that Marvel started to see the writing on the wall. Some of it they talk about some of this in the article, where the tone change of the trailers, like they went from this uber kind of unserious girly shit, and then that last trailer that they put out, and they were putting that shit on like Monday Night Football and all this stuff, and they showed Iron Man, they showed Cap and all of that. They really tried to. It was too late by then, but they tried to appeal to that demographic. But I think this is just a lesson. As an entrepreneur, I think anybody that's out there that has any aspirations, demographics is something that you should always pay attention to, number one. And I don't care how uncomfortable it makes you feel, because you need to understand your target audience. What Marvel and DC are doing right now, what Disney's doing right now with various properties that they have, is that they are catering to an audience that does not exist, or they don't have the capital to actually buy it. This internet shit is often fake. It's a lot of talking. It's loud sometimes as well. But when it is time to actually pay for product or put butts in the seats, as you're seeing right here, which this is a colossal fucking failure. Like, we haven't seen anything like something like this. Not just with Marvel Cinematic Universe. This movie, if it goes the direction that it is going right now, it is not going to just lose millions of dollars. It's going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars. And that is significant. So to that Yahoo article that you were showing earlier, I don't know if they can turn it around. It'll take years. Maybe if they recast all of their main guys and fire everybody, including Feige. Feige should fire him fucking self after his latest performance. So these guys are in trouble. These guys are in trouble for sure.
Big time. Mike, what do you think about all this?
Yeah, I mean, surprise, surprise, movies marketed specifically to one niche demographic that is not your target demographic doesn't fucking sell. Wow. Like, nobody saw this coming. Nobody's been calling this for the last, 5-6 years. Yeah, man, it's kind of pathetic. But once again, too, it also proves spending $300 million on a movie does not equal making that money back, and making smaller budget movies kind of is always the right way to go, because they could have made this movie for $50 million and it look even better than it does now, because we just watched The Creator come out and look better than the Marvels did with a much smaller budget. I mean, I don't know what they're spending their money on.
I don't know where the money's going. I mean,
I don't understand.
Maybe it was for, I know they did, I don't know if they, to what extent, maybe the reshoots and stuff like that. But yeah, considering the runtime, to my knowledge, what people that have seen it, it's not like anything that's crazy intricate about the VFX, which that's where most of your money is going to go. But I don't know where the money's going. I know where it's going, but it's not going to to make the film, right?
No.
Maybe top dogs trying to get they cut or justify it, but yeah, that was never sustainable. Let's be fair. Spending $300 million on a fucking film that's asinine. That shouldn't be a standard by any means, but it became it. It became it quickly. because I guess they thought they could just shit out $1 billion movies and they can't.
Yep.
Well, am I the only? God, I hate the fact that I'm asking. Am I the only person on the panel that's seen it? Or I think Jay saw it, right?
I saw it.
God, like, and I only did it for Friday Night Tights. Shout out to
You couldn't pay me to see it.
somebody sent me a care package. That's all I'll say. So
yeah, you're welcome.
I wasn't gonna say, but thanks,
Jay's
Jay.
just like, it was me. I sent it to him illegally.
It was me, Austin.
It was me, Austin.
But you know what the problem is? I tell Jeremy, I was like, I got this package, and I say whatever, and then he sends me a text. Do you really have that, Jay? Or were you just saying something for the internet? I was like, what?
I didn't say
Why would
that.
I be like that? So sure enough, I was
say
like, here you go.
Couch, fuck you, all
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I was just driving home from the church, and Jeremy
Do
just
you
called me
really
up and
know
accused
people,
me.
Jay? Like,
Just-
are
he
you just saying that
accused
for
me.
the internet?
He just
It's like,
accused
what?
me. Well, I mean, it is a bad movie. It's really bad. I can't really put it in words now. I don't know how to judge it because I haven't seen a lot of the Marvel movies recently. I haven't seen Eternals. I didn't see Thor: Love and Thunder. What else has been out recently that's been out there?
Guardians.
Guardians I saw, and I loved Guardians. But outside of that, I did see
Doctor
Multiverse of
Strange.
Madness. Yeah, Multiverse of Madness was
Ooh, that
awful
was
as well.
awful.
That was a
Horrible.
bad movie.
Black Panther came out before that too.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan on that one. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Loki. I haven't seen a lot of the shows that have been released, so it's hard for me to kind of judge it. But I didn't see Captain Marvel, so I didn't even see. Shout out to Mahler for his review, but I didn't see Captain Marvel, the first one. But watching this one, the acting was so bad. The chemistry with the characters was terrible. The effects, from my version, were not good. I can't say I saw it in the most luxurious way. But and now it's just not connecting at all. I guess, Jay, have you seen Captain Marvel and the Marvels?
Oh yeah.
Which one's better?
Captain Marvel's definitely a lot better. This is the worst MCU film I've ever seen, and I've seen all of them but Eternals. So this is like it's wild because they actually there's a part where they go to a planet where everybody like talks in song.
Oh
So
no.
they like have a musical number.
Yes,
And I didn't understand like why that was there until it was explained that was actually taken from a comic book, from a Captain Marvel comic book. And it's like that was like one of the biggest problems is like they just threw stuff in that was they might have got a piece from this comic book and a piece from that comic book and just assumed everyone's reading Captain Marvel comic books so they'll understand what's going on, which nobody is, so nobody did. So it was just wow.
They did this with Witcher too. Like they use it as a shield. They say, well, let's piecemeal pieces from different stories and we'll throw those into that. And we go, we've never been more accurate to the comic books in the source material before. We're doing our best, but really they didn't earn any of those. They didn't earn that storyline. They didn't adapt that storyline. They just snatched it from somebody, read it in the comic and said, oh, we could throw that in somewhere. That would make the comic book people happy. And so they use it as like an excuse to say, well, if you are a fan of the comics, obviously you would know that's part of it. But like that, they didn't adapt that storyline at all. They just threw some shit in there.
Right. They just took a little piece of it and they figured people to understand. This was literally this was like they took the plot from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like we're going to go to a planet and steal somebody else's air and take it to another planet. So like that's exactly what Spaceballs did with a giant vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
And then they went from suck to blow and dropped it in like another planet. So
good Lord.
Pretty crazy.
Melanie, you've covered this disaster. What do you think about all that? Are you finally happy you had representation? Do you feel finally for the first time ever women were in a movie?
I just have to point out they blamed men the first time for not watching enough of this movie or that movie, and then this one they're blaming the women already. Which okay, but why are they not blaming the non-binary people? There was no percentage. Come on,
That is true. That is true. Well, it reminds me of this classic right here. We've all seen this one, but straight white males. This movie's not for you. That was on November 9th, and then on December 16th. Why are straight white males refusing to see this movie? God, it's amazing. It's amazing that we continue to find ourselves in this position. But this is, to me, is the death of the MCU, as it stands. But that doesn't mean that they're going to change course. I don't think they're going to change course. Craig, do you think they're going to change?
Okay,
at all?
So as somebody who has no interest in this at all and just watched from the sidelines and see you guys talk about it and the reaction to Marvels and the Marvel MCU and the MCU and all that stuff, I asked Twitter, like, for me, this looks like a perfect storm, right? You have the burnout, right? This is like the burnout comes from nobody knows. The casual person has no idea who Mrs. Marvel is, or the lead character. Most people have no idea who that is, right? Especially the women that you're supposedly marketing to, right? You have Brie Larson, who is incredibly unlikable, right? And then you have Disney. So, and you're marketing this to moms, right? And girl power. Like, moms don't want anything to do with pretty much any of that stuff. They don't know who Captain Larson is, or Captain Marvel is. They don't know.
Same thing.
They don't. Yeah, they don't like Brie Larson, and moms are like, Disney's kind of like kryptonite right now. People don't want to touch Disney right now. And I saw in the chat somebody said girl power doesn't sell. Girl power sells, just not to the tune of a $300 million budget. And that's the biggest thing. Like, if this was a $20 million movie and it wasn't a superhero movie and it was about some, girl overcoming the odds, okay, sure. It was but I don't know who they're marketing this to. And I think ultimately that's what you're seeing. It goes back to what Ripple was saying. Like, know your demographics, man. Like, know who you're marketing to. And you have this is a not just multi, as said, $100 million mistake. And I don't know how they recover from this. It just seems like a total perfect storm, which you can only hope that they take a look at this and they step back and they say, what are we going to do now? Like, this is the bottom of the barrel. This is as low as we're going to get, and we're going to build this back up. So how are we going to do it? Are we going to scrap everything? Do I think they can recover from this? No, I don't. I think that I think they absolutely need to, like,
Elon Musk and Elon Musk's Twitter situation is what is needed, and that will not happen. That's what's needed. Somebody needs to walk into Disney, take it over, and fire 80% of the weirdos there, if not more. That's the only scenario, and I don't see that even being remotely possible because of how Disney is structured. I just don't see it. I mean, I know, Ike Perlmutter is trying to try to get some leverage back on the board and everything, but Disney's way too big for one person to go in there and just clean house. So I don't see them getting better. We've all seen the leaked Zoom calls. We've all seen the executives themselves have said we have a not so secret gay agenda. We've heard the executives at Disney talk about how they have transgender children and all of that. Like, these are the people that are in charge of making the decisions. So I don't think that this will get better. I think that they're just going to continue to drive it into the ground, and then the lower level people will start losing their jobs. The executives
that's already happening. Like, they've already fired the writer for the Kang Dynasty, because he comes out and says that they're going to go in a different direction after they built up Kang to be the next big bad, and now, like, the leaks or rumors, all over that they're going to try to bring in Dr. Doom. They can't really bring in a Dr. Doom without the Fantastic Four. So I don't know how they're going to do all this stuff, but this is one of the reasons why they cracked open the multiverse, because if it doesn't work, they could literally just have someone jump through a time portal into a brand new film with a bunch of characters that maybe they think everybody missed. It's just an easy tap out. Like, it's just like, well, we don't want to go with Kang, so maybe we'll have somebody just run through a time portal with all the characters that you guys love will be back, and we'll have them fight a different villain for a couple films, and then maybe you'll forget about Kang, or we'll go back to something different. And that is just going to make everything even messier. You're talking about normies that have, like, no idea, have never picked up a comic book in their life, and they won't know what the heck is going on. And again, like, people have walked away. The Marvels had literally no competition. They had no competition. Nope. There was nothing, like, except, the Freddy's movie, but like that had already been out for a while, and it's like this. I don't know what I don't know how they recover from this, and I don't know where they're gonna go. But you know, the headlines are gonna be awful if they go, yeah, we let Jonathan Majors go.
Yep.
You know, whatever, and like we're
Racism.
gonna go in a different direction. It's just I have no idea how they're gonna change all that. Yeah, they literally will walk through a time warp and go back to you know, phase 1 with Thanos winning.
Mhm.
You know, that's the only thing I could think that they might have something. Like they're already reshooting the entire new Captain America film with Falcon. You know, so did you guys see those supposed leaks of what
I watched
that
you
movie
read
was
it,
supposed
bro.
to be?
I couldn't.
Oh,
I thought it was a
dang.
joke at first. I thought you were kidding, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is real." Like, dude,
You got something? You want to pull it up, Jay?
I mean, I could just tell you basically.
Okay.
I have a hard time believing this is real, but sometimes what we think is not real.
The last time I said that was Game of Thrones season 8 spoilers. Me
Yeah,
and
mine
Mahler
was
both were
Kenobi. I was like,
yeah,
these leaks are stupid and
me-
fake. There's no
yeah,
way they're
me and
gonna do
Mahler
this
said
with
to
Kenobi.
each other, we're like, "There's no way that the season 8 Game of Thrones spoilers are real. There's no way." It was worse. So go ahead.
Basically, it's about Ross, you know, who's played by Harrison Ford, and he's the president, and he's losing in the polls, so he calls up Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, to come and support him so he could win the presidency. But actually, they brought him there so they could swab the shield and get Captain America's DNA to make super soldiers.
Oh my god!
And when it doesn't work, he injects himself and turns into the Red Hulk. And because now that he's the Red Hulk, he beats everybody up. So the real Hulk shows up, She-Hulk shows up, C-Cum Lu shows up, Chai T, whatever his name is. They all show up and they can't beat Red Hulk. So they form a new Avengers alliance. And in the middle of the film, the speech from the new Captain America fails, and they all don't want to be part of the new Avengers, so they all leave him, and he has to go and fight Red Hulk all by himself. And that's according to the leaks. They introduce a brand new Avengers theme that has a hip hop style beat. That's when Ryan did his little hip hop beat on Bailey. And so as he's about to get beat up, the new Avengers, the D- team, shows up with Captain Marvel, Hulk, She-Hulk, whatever that guy's name is with the 10 rings. He shows up, and then they're able to beat the Red Hulk, and he gives an outstanding speech on how, you know. So basically, what it is, it's about an insurrection on the White House, on the Capitol building, and about a president who was losing an election. So like that's what it was. That's what the leaks was, and I was like, "There's no way." I hope with everything in me they make that film. I really, really do, because I think
believe
that
it, man. That totally sounds right in line.
I think it would be glorious. So that was the whole film.
And that was when it was titled NWO, correct?
New World Order, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, bring it, man. They need to keep it titled NWO.
Yep.
The memes out of that would be so
yes,
funny.
yes.
Fucking
That would be
glorious.
so great.
They
It would be
changed
so
it for
great.
a reason. They were getting
Oh,
they were
man,
getting
it would've
looked at.
been fantastic.
So now they're like, we're pushing the movie back a year to do a couple reshoots. Man, they're reshooting the whole thing, man. What are you talking about?
Jesus. Well, that sounds awful.
getting a rival.
And yes, that is awful. That's truly awful.
Wait,
Okay.
Rippa, is Red Hulk more powerful than Hulk in the comics?
Not more powerful, but no, he's obviously able to fight him. You know what I mean? That's that.
Yeah,
that's kind of the point.
they're toe to toe, but it's like, yeah. So according to this movie, he is like more some of the lines where he's more powerful than Thanos.
Hulk isn't even. I don't know who the fuck that is. Like they don't know who he is. They don't know what they want to make him, Professor Hulk, or they don't know what the fuck they want to do. They don't know what they want to do with any of these damn companies. They Disney is a trip, man. I just don't understand having that many failing properties. That's just impressive to go from, like, you got Marvel, you got Star Wars, you got Indiana Jones, you got, like, if you think just the amount of failures that they've had, like, back to back to back to back to back, that's fucking impressive. And it was 3-4 years ago, we were talking like the mouse was going to own the world.
Yeah,
like, that's how quick shit changes, bros. Like it gets there quick. It doesn't take a lot of time you don't even need that much patience. But 4 years ago, we were talking like the mouse was gonna take over every fucking thing. They was just gobbling up property after property, and now we're like, we don't know if they're gonna make it on the other side without having to sell off some assets because this shit's bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Brock says, does anyone hear sirens? Does anyone know what he means? He's talking about some F5s because he's about to drop an F5 in the chat. That's what he's about to do. He's getting ready. He's about to drop some F5s. Yes, that's a possum. Krista gets very happy when she sees Brock's profile picture. She gets very
Hydrate.
Hydrate. So yeah, there it is right there. Brock just dropped 50 gifted memberships.
Oh my goodness.
You can pet possums because they don't have rabies.
Okay.
I'm still happy that I showed Krista the first possum she ever.
That's terrible.
Ever saw. I didn't know. I felt bad. We're like driving, and
how'd you not know?
I just saw a bunch of birds. Right? All right.
You have to retell the story again.
No, we'll leave it be. But let's just say the birds were not gathering for.
They were vultures.
They were vultures.
He was just napping.
We were so far away, so I turned around and as it got closer, I'm like, this is probably a bad situation. And they were.
I was editing a video, and you were like, "Look, Krista, birds." I'm like, "Huh?" And I see it eating a possum. And I was like, that was my first possum I ever saw.
It was
awesome. Hell yeah.
I showed this really quick, just on Daily real quick. I just got to show because I am a mega Christopher Nolan fan. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it says Christopher Nolan says they've been working hard on the home version of Oppenheimer that fans can own. And no evil streaming service can come steal from you. Yes.
Let's go.
Christopher fucking Nolan, baby. He does not like the streaming stuff. He does not like when people like. I always liked it like with stuff like Inception. You know, like he refused to give because people are like, what happened at the end of Inception? What happened? He goes, it's up to the audience to determine what happened. It's not up for me to tell. Like we made the film. The film is for the audience. The audience can take away whatever theories they want from it. And that's the artist right there. That's how he is one of the like I think Tarantino and him. And I'm not a Tarantino fan per se, but I respect the hell out of Tarantino. And he has the same type of mindset as Nolan in terms of he appreciates the theater experience. So these guys there's not many of them left, man. But Nolan's the man. So I love that statement. All right, next we're going to talk about this story that Craig talked about with Razor Fist over on Side Scrollers. I'm going to read a few super chats first, and Craig, I think you got that article. So let me read a couple really quick. We got Toe Mock for 50. Says, we all know that Fading Afternoon is game of the year. I haven't heard a lot about that one. It's like a side scroller, isn't it? A game? I'll have to look into that one. Tomac. Tomac is our resident gaming expert here. Always let me know about indie titles and stuff like that. Shout out Tomac. Raider for $51.99. Thank you, Raider. Appreciate you, brother. Trucker Rob says, hail to his epicness, Mike, for $20. There you go. Look at there, Mike. They love you, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, somebody does. So, not many. Vice says 1954, A White Christmas, Bing Crosby, a classic. VW Taz says Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. Fight me. Okay, this is where I'm going to lose the chat.
Don't do it. Just
Uh-oh.
move on.
Oh.
Don't do this.
You can't do it, Jeremy.
Nobody's making you do this.
I just
Stop.
say for
Just
me
stop.
personally, I don't consider it a Christmas movie. For me personally,
Get
if
the
you
fuck
do, I
outta
totally.
here.
I'm saying
Can
if
we
you
kick
do, that's
him?
fine. If you do, that's fine. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying I
Oh
don't
my
consider it a
God.
Christmas movie.
Oh my God.
Jeremy lost the chat.
Yeah,
Yep.
he lost everything.
Yeah.
He lost the
Get
whole
him outta
fucking
here.
panel.
Man,
Jeremy
Nobody wants to
Willis
talk.
is
Get him
Nobody
outta
wants to
here.
talk to him
Disrespect.
anymore.
Shoveling?
So much for that toxic echo chamber I have around here, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that chat now. Jeremy's chat just agrees with everything he says. Yeah, read that chat.
Kick.
All right.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Chat. Kick.
That's
F
a
in the
canceled
chat.
Jeremy. That's a canceled
Goodness
Jeremy
gracious.
right
Great
there.
Christmas movie, great gun movie. No, man.
Yeah.
But again, it like, dude, there's like you can consider Iron Man 3 a Christmas movie if you want to.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You can. You absolutely
But
can.
it's not
by
the same.
But I don't think Die Hard is the same as Home Alone. And then I hear people argue. They go, "Well, Home Alone can be about anything. That could have took place, 4th of July
No,
weekend."
Home Alone's a Christmas
and like,
movie, just
No,
like Die
it is
Hard's
a
a Christmas
Christmas
movie.
So
It has
It's a
Christmas
Christmas
music
movie.
in it.
Batman Returns is another one. You
Yes,
can
Batman
Batman
Returns. is a
Returns.
Yeah,
Christmas
that is
movie.
a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I'm very aware that this is a very unpopular opinion, and I'm I'm here for it. So I'm here to take some of the heat off of Beardo. So
Well, good luck with that one.
What could I do?
Well, don't worry, we'll get into that.
TJ for 1999 says, "Here's a hot take for everyone. I hate Christmas. I hate this entire time of year. I definitely take Christmas Vacation over Elf any day. Never really cared for that movie or Will Ferrell. He's overrated in my opinion. Take that, Mike."
Yeah, Mike, fuck
Okay,
off.
hold on. Hold on a second. The guy literally says, "I hate Christmas. I hate this whole fucking holiday season," and then proceeds to tell you what his favorite Christmas movie is. Yeah, real great fucking win, Beardo. Take the fucking Grinch's side on Christmas.
I will.
Wow, I'm a Grinch and I despise this holiday and everybody that likes it. And here's my favorite Christmas movie. That's obviously the correct opinion. Shut the fuck up, Beardo.
It wasn't me. It was TJ that
You
said it.
agreed with him. You started this.
I agree that Christmas Vacation's better. Elf is a little overrated.
No.
Listen,
no.
Jingle
No,
All
it's a
the
little
Way.
overrated.
Jingle All
First-
the Way is better than Elf.
First, it was overrated. Now it's a little overrated.
Jingle All the Way.
Yep,
is
he's
better than Elf.
moderating the.
But
position.
Jingle All the
but
Way
this
is
Jingle All the
awesome.
Way. He's got Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Jingle
Like,
All the Way
yeah.
is pretty great. It's pretty
Yeah.
great. Hey, listen, for all the hate I got. $100 from Orko the Great says
Orko.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie
Let's
for
go.
a big
Hyundai.
ole.
That's incorrect.
I can't call it MAGA Red here because this is G&G, but that's a Cobra Cast thing. But there you go. Thank you, Orko the Great, for $100 freaking dollars. Holy shit.
That's stupid.
wrong.
I'm gonna have to have more unpopular. I'm gonna have to have more unpopular takes now. If it gives me $100 super chat.
Imagine spending $100 to have a terrible take. Yeah.
Just say Miles Morales is Spider-Man.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm not ready for that level of heat. All right, I ain't ready for that one. Magnum Norse for 50 says
50.
Will Smith's game of the year is Tears from the Cornhole. Bro, did y'all hear that video that we covered today on Daily? Did y'all hear like his former best friend, Will Smith's former best friend?
Yeah.
Which
I
I don't
saw
mind
that.
Yeah.
Gay shit.
didn't-
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
weird.
That was
yeah.
disturbing.
Uh-oh. I got
That
to
shit was gay.
And well, so Dwayne Martin, you know who Dwayne Martin is?
Yeah, I know
You know
Dwayne.
Martin. Dwayne Martin's an actor. He was in like Above the Rim. He's been in some stuff. So like this dude who claims he's Will Smith's best friend, which the only like video or picture they had of this guy with Will, his former best friend, was like, it looked like a video from like Comic-Con where he had to pay like $85 to hang out with Will Smith. You know what I mean? Like that's what it looked like. And then he told the story and it was bad, dude. He was just like,
It's really
he's like, I walked in and he's like, I walked in and Dwayne Martin, man, he was punishing, man. He was murdering Will. I'm like, what the hell, bro? And then like,
Gay.
yeah, it is weird, man. So I don't know. I don't know if I buy the legitimacy of the story itself, but I do buy the idea that Will Smith might have something in common with Chris Evans. Maybe. I'm just saying. I buy that that's a possibility, but whew, that was rough, man.
I mean,
Yikes.
I'll say this, and I know who Dwayne Martin is. It's from back in the day, and he just kind of hangs around with a lot of famous dudes in Hollywood. He ain't really super famous himself. And there's been a lot of rumors about that dude for a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even go back 2012, people were accusing him of some shit too. He's been accused of a lot of stuff for a long time. It's
Y'all guys want me to play the video? Somebody pull that pull the video up because my StreamYard isn't working very well.
There's enough rainbow smoke. There's probably some fire, bro.
Here. Actually, I can drop in the private chat. Also, Unicycle Peon for 50 over
50.
on
50.
Over on Rumble.
Let's go, baby.
It says since Spider-Man 2002 it takes place at Thanksgiving, I bet Jay thinks it's a Christmas movie. Jay,
And
then that's it.
yeah,
No defense. No defense.
That was Spider-Man 1. The movie was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Did you said Spider-Man 2?
No,
Did
Spider-Man 2002.
Oh, okay.
2002. All right, here's the video. Let me put this.
But whatever.
Just say okay, Jay. Just say okay. Somebody this guy somebody pull this up really quick, and then we're gonna move on to this story that Craig's got. I put it in the private chat. This is I don't buy this guy's a credible source for this, but
You gotta warn people you're gonna play this video. They talk about baby legs and toes.
What?
Shit,
They
gay,
do.
Bro, real gay. Very gay. Wow.
Jada was the woman that everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars, you can get her 80 private jets. If she's itching for that baby leg, she want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission.
And who needs enemies when they got friends like you?
So I can tell you what goes on the inside. Everybody else is just speculation.
Somebody told me I made
right here. Pause it. This is the only thing they have to show of Will Smith's best friend. It's a fucking Comic-Con moment. He paid like $100 to meet Will Smith.
I don't think Will Smith has ever done a Comic-Con though.
But I'm just saying, like, it looks like a meet and greet or something. Like, it doesn't look like two friends hanging out.
Yeah, it's like he's holding some fan art too. Like,
Yep.
like
And
right
so,
here,
like,
looks like he's holding fan
Like,
art.
look, I got an autograph. Yay.
Yeah, like former assistant and best friend. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Anyway, continue on.
Pinky toe.
The book, you know, your picture's in the book and your name is in the
Oh.
Welcome to Twitter video.
There it goes.
Welcome to Twitter
like
video.
you're doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up. I love that. I'm blowing you up.
This is what Jada makes the new people do. And I ain't gonna say no, they probably been there after myself, right? They will make you check into a rehab. And they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Okay.
Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, "Hey, you got eyes on Will? We need him to come watch this." So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like, I'm trying to find this. Like, this is unlike him, right? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Her process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murder, like murder. It was murder in there.
He says it so matter of fact.
Oh my god. Her face when he's done too.
Yeah, she's like, I just need to process this.
Her face. She looks so sad.
Yeah.
Oh man,
bro, dude.
She looks so sad.
Yeah, she's so
What
disappointed.
the fuck.
I don't believe this. Like, it is not. I have not, like, not from Will Smith's standpoint. Like, I don't believe this guy is credible. That's
Right,
what
I don't
I
either.
don't believe that guy is credible, at all. And that's just a weird story, man. What a weird situation. But it is Hollywood, man. It is.
He
Hollywood.
said it so certain though.
Drew Hernandez.
Hell
This
yeah.
brings a whole new meaning to Men in Black, literally.
Damn, bro. Out of pocket and everything, bro.
That's
like,
awesome.
just-
Oh
wrong.
man! All right.
Dirty.
So while that was fun, we have to shift over to I think, a very serious topic that Craig and Razorfish were talking about yesterday. And is this supposed to happen tomorrow, Craig?
Yeah. So this is actually
I can't believe this is flown under the radar.
Yeah,
this is scary.
Very big deal. And honestly, give credit to Blabs for pointing this out. She brought us as the producer of the show, and it took a few days to really kind of comprehend this. But I really think it's just important to kind of look at this article. It's about a vote that's happening tomorrow. I'm just going to read it verbatim. I think it's important everybody hears what it has to say. It says the Biden administration has asked the FCC to take complete control of the way internet service providers do business in America. Currently governed by the private sector, these ISPs, these ISPs are obviously, the FCC would take control and establish rules and regulations to strangle the free market by deep government policies and regulations. So, next week, it says this was from last week on November 15th, which is tomorrow. The 5 FCC commissioners will vote to put Biden's plan into place. This policy is so bad that one FCC commissioner is speaking out publicly against it. Commissioner Brendan Carr is calling the Biden administration, it's called the Digital Equity Plan for all internet services and infrastructure, an unlawful power grab. In particular, Carr says for the first time ever, those rules would give the federal government a roving mandate to micromanage nearly every aspect of how the internet functions, from how ISPs allocate capital to where they build, to the services that consumers can purchase, from the profits that ISPs can realize and how they market and advertise services, to the discounts and promotions customers can receive. So it's pretty much. They want the FCC, and for those who don't know, the FCC is the federal what is that?
Federal Trade Commission.
Well, that's the
Communications Commission.
Oh, what are you saying?
The FCC, but the FCC they look over all your TV, all your radio, wire lines, all that stuff. So they're the people who are in charge of what can be said on broadcast TV, on cable, and things like that. And that's what this is meant to do, is to essentially put a stranglehold on the internet. And as it said, it's a giant power grab. The text of Biden's order expressly provides that the FCC would be empowered for the first time to regulate the following for every ISP. And now listen to what they want to hand this power over to. Network infrastructure deployment, network reliability, network upgrades, network maintenance, customer premises equipment and installation. So pretty much all deployment of all internet, right? Depending on who gets it. Here's the big one: speeds, capacities, latency, data caps, throttling, pricing, promotional rates, imposition of late fees, opportunity of equipment rental, installation times. They are micromanaging this entire thing. Not to be outdone. Arbitration clauses, pricing, deposits, discounts, all this stuff. So they're looking to take the internet and make it a government entity that is absolutely terrifying. And this is going to be voted on tomorrow. And nobody's talking about this. And why is nobody talking about this? Because when you say nobody on mainstream media is talking about this. Why? Because they want this to happen. If you're a major outlet, if you're CBS, NBC, Fox, CNN, pick anybody, you want this to happen because you want the internet to play by the same rules that you do. And right now, the internet doesn't do that. We're allowed to say what we want to say, when we want to say it, how we want to say it. That's not the same for cable TV and the mainstream media. They have to go in and make this an even playing field. It's digital equity after all, and that's the idea.
Yep.
That's the scariest thing about this. And this is, once again, it's going to be voted on tomorrow. It's realistically, I don't think it's going to go through. Just looking into it, the FCC commissioners don't seem like they're going to be voting. It has to be obviously a majority rule for it to go through. I don't think it's going to happen. But the fact that this has even been proposed is probably the worst part about it. And If you recall, this is not the first time something like this has happened. Those who have been online for a long time, I go back to the old Screw Attack days when there was the Stop Online Piracy Act, which was called SOPA, SOPA. And Melanie, you remember this?
SOPA and PIPA, I remember.
Yep. And we made a really public stance about this. And I think this goes so far beyond left, right, middle, independent. At the end of the day, if you're watching this show, if you have a phone and you look on the internet for anything, this will affect you, which this will affect literally everybody. And this will affect the United States internet structure. And the fact that nobody's talking about this is honestly sad, and it needs to be talked about. You could obviously send emails to the FCC commissioners if you want. You can contact your elected officials in Washington, which will go on deaf ears. So at this point, there's been a lot of silence about this, and it's scary. It's honestly
absolutely
scary.
So I don't know if anybody here had heard about this prior to us talking about it right here. Has anybody else been aware of this?
I'd heard about it from Blabs a while ago, but yeah, she was one of the first people to bring it up. I mean, every couple of years they bring something new like this out, and it's rolled in a different package, you know. But I mean, we kind of watched. We learned, when Elon bought Twitter and started releasing Twitter files, the government's been tinkering in and had a major hand in social media and how it's regulated, and how people can talk online and how people can talk on the internet. We watched, YouTube constantly being biased against certain people and certain narratives and all that stuff. So yeah, watching a private a company like Twitter or a group like Twitter that they had so much influence over disappear, become part of the private sector. Now they have no skin in the game with that. I think it probably freaked them out, and they're like, we got to do something different, man. Just go right to the source. They can just straight up tell you, nah, you're a problem. You're not allowed to have internet anymore. And now what do? I mean, we watch them mess with people's credit cards. We watch them mess with people's bank accounts, all kinds of stuff. So now the next step is internet. Completely cut you off from everything that you have access to because they decide, or magically this group of people that live here that, lean a certain way politically, now all their internet's really slow and they can't seem to ever get anything going, or certain websites don't load.
If you don't think this is about the election, you need to wake up.
This
is about controlling the election and making sure the right people stay in power. I don't think they care if we talk about comic books, as long as we are not shifting anything that has to deal with the election. This is all this is. That's all it is.
We know that
Google. Sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to cut you. That's all this freaking is.
You're absolutely right, Jay.
Keep the people in power that they want to stay in power. Control the information. It is a 100%. This is what they're doing in our school systems, from elementary school up to college. Just keep the information that they want being taught to our young people in our college, everything else. This is the whole thing. They know that the internet can be dangerous, where people can speak their mind and show real facts and show things like that. And they don't like it because people begin to, wake up and is this really happening? This is what's going on. Yeah, we need to cut that, and show what we want to show. It's like this, sorry, man, I know this is Geeks and Gamers, but it's like the whole thing that's happening in California. They freaking cleaned up San Francisco in 20 hours. They got rid of all the homeless people just for the Chinese government to show up. Are you kidding me? And they've been saying for years that they need money to do it. But as soon as Winnie the Pooh shows up, it's like, let's just clean the whole freaking streets, in 20 hours. And it's like, give me a freaking break. This is all about control and everything. So sorry, we'll get back to gaming, but if y'all
government can't do anything in 20 hours, that's insane,
no.
Bro.
Well, this is why Geeks Gamers exist. Is because we will talk about shit that needs to be talked about, because we're not going to apologize for it. And
let me say something about this.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is kind of funny watching this cultural change, because people that have been watching, a lot of y'all came to me because of the political shit, right? A lot of people that follow me, that's what I did for the better part of 10 years. And I remember getting so much pushback talking about how net neutrality was fucking gay. And we had all of these fucking creatives that were all, hey, this is it's funny because I hope that there's a shift now, but this all ties into that. And the whole argument is that the government believes that they should be the primary determinant, right? And the reason why they can justify a power grab is because they will say that the more private, smaller entities, ISPs and such, they can't be trusted. You know who can be trusted? us. As in the government. That was the whole position. And I remember so fucking vividly getting so much pushback with these shill ass fucking content creatives talking about how end of net neutrality was going to be the fucking worst thing in the world. We were all going to get our internet throttled. And guess what? None of that gay shit happened. But they were pissed. The FCC was fucking pissed, and they had been talking about this shit for the past. Hell, I think it was 2 months. We talked about this on Blaze. It was like a couple of months ago. Hell, it might have been fucking last month. There was some vote that they approved of some shit to start talking and revamping net neutrality, which that's all that it is. It's the same concept. It's the same way that they're justifying that this law or voting on. And hell, it might even tie into it, but it's the same justification. ISPs can't be trusted. We can be trusted. Therefore, we should be able to just take the shit and basically determine what the rules are going to be. That is attractive to socialistic, communistic fucking people, always fucking has been. However, the way that they can justify it is they can say that the little guys, hey, you don't want to have your internet throttled, right? Because they think that, hey, the ISP, they present it as if these definitely ISPs, like they're the evil sons of bitches. And I'm not sitting there trying to shield for all the internet service providers, especially as Jeremy has shitty spectrum. I'm not trying to say that that's the case. Like they're like great or something. However, I would much rather be dealing with fucking Spectrum if I have some problems than the goddamn federal government.
Absolutely.
In the event that there's some internet issues and whatnot. But this is a fucking terrible idea. But don't be surprised if it does start to make its rounds. You're going to see a lot of creatives that will be on the side of the fucking government because the government's going to lie to them and say, well, ISPs are going to do you in.
Absolutely. Well said. Go ahead, Rollo.
This is why my favorite quote, like really in history, is eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. Because every time, I mean, look, we were already talking about SOPA, PIPA, net neutrality, all this stuff. All of these rules and regulations ultimately have the same goal, and they've been around for decades, beyond even the internet's existence. This is what the government does. It always tries to take power, and it has a long game to go. So we always know that at the end of at the end of all of this, the goal is to control all the information, to be able to control people, force them to do what they want. And, you know, there's nothing more now more important than your online identity. Everything that you do goes online, your money, your livelihood, everything that the world revolves around is there. So if they can control all of that, they basically have you by the balls. And that's what they want here. So they will keep chipping away at it. They'll call it a different thing each time. Yep. They may tweak some of the regulations. They're definitely going to tweak the verbiage and the language in there, because that's another thing that they love to control, tweak what words mean. And then you can just change anything. You know, you can literally change the Constitution if you change what the words mean. It's like, well, the words are still there, but we've changed what the definition, the interpretation of it is. So even though it might say, yeah, you've got like freedom of speech, but what is freedom if we define it differently?
Right.
So that's exactly what they try to do. And that's why you always have to pay attention to this stuff, because every day of the week that ends with Y, the government's going to come out with new regulation as soon as one is shot down. And another rapper. That's what they do.
Said. Go ahead, Craig.
And the old quote of nothing is so permanent as a temporary government program. Yep. Right. And and this isn't looking to be very temporary at all. Right. And then on top of everything that we just talked about, you have a presidential candidate coming out today saying everybody online should have their first and last name and no avatars. And it's like, you know, does everybody see what they're doing? The chip away of everything that makes the internet and life in America so great. It's all just being slowly chipped away. And this right here is this is not left wing. This is not right wing. This is everybody. And the fact, as you said, there will be people who will actually defend this. Oh, this will be a great
net neutrality.
Imbecile.
Well, again, I'm going to repeat a line we've said many, many times. First, they came for Alex Jones. And here we are now. Owen Schroyer is in prison right now for words. For words. It's happening. He's literally in solitary confinement right now over words. First, they came for Alex Jones. And it's they're not going to stop. And so again, I think that this is definitely something that I'm glad we're at least able to highlight from our perspective. I think it's very important, and I'm glad we're able to talk about it. I can't believe that it's flown under the radar. Shout out to Blabs for giving a signal boost on that one, and obviously to Razor Fist and Craig for covering it. They had a really good discussion over there on Side Scrollers as well. And yeah, man, crazy stuff indeed. Go ahead.
I'll say this: if and I hate to pump the Twitter thing again, but the entire, for me, this is a bigger issue than revenue on a YouTube channel, right? So if anybody wants to help signal boost this, it's the second tweet on my profile on Twitter. The entire 19 minutes of us talking about it in depth is there. The response is exactly the response here. It's like, I had no idea this was happening, right? And this is happening in 12 hours, guys. Like, this is happening tomorrow. So, get the word out about it, signal boost it, and let people know this is happening, because this is scary stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was about to boost his Miles Morales tweet. I was like, "What is he talking about?"
Well, he didn't, but you just did.
Yeah, I know. Well, I did. I had to. I was like, "Wait, is he really taking an opportunity to boost his Miles Morales tweet?" But all seriousness, yes, very good stuff. So, man, what a crazy world we're living in. And but I do think that. I do think that ultimately it won't pass, but it's about the fact that they're even introducing it. And I will just give my individual opinion on this, and I'll move on. Trump 2024, and I'll just end it there. So, and I don't say that very often on this channel, but I think it's important to, but fuck these people, man. Fuck these weirdos. Doug B for 50 says, you say something the government doesn't like. Oops. FBI at your door. You broke the law. Oh, absolutely. Dude, if you don't think that the government wouldn't love the opportunity to sit there and affect the signal that Timcast gets every night when they're talking about something, when they got 40, 50,000 people watching, if you don't think that they would love to be able to start throttling that, hey, Tim's got 50, 60,000 people. He's got 100,000 people right now. Oh, we need to turn that down. We need to affect that. But of course they want to have that ability. Tim Pool has more influence than the mainstream media right now. It just does. And maybe not the overall mainstream media, but like he gets more views and more attention than something like CNN does. MSNBC. He just does. And you think that they don't want to take him down? Of course they do. And so, yeah, it's a scary, scary situation.
Yeah, but just like Craig was saying, it affects everyone. So, there might be some like quadruple boosted people who think, oh, yeah, let's push this through. That's just going to knock out everybody I don't like. But it's going to affect like the Queers for Palestine people, too. They're already getting like a little small taste of their own medicine. It's going to affect everybody.
Yeah, the people pushing it
absolutely.
are going to be getting paid to push it.
Yeah. Yep. Paid bots and influencers out there. When I was at the Trump rally last week, I saw somebody wearing a shirt that said, if you vote for Biden, you owe me gas money. And I thought that was funny. Just like, yeah, it's affecting everybody. These things are affecting everybody. Go ahead, Craig.
Well, just to piggyback on what Beardo said, there's only 5 commissioners voting on this, right? You think about if somebody, let's just say somebody was paid, I don't know, $1 million to sway their vote, right? That $1 million changes the course of internet in the United States forever. That's the best $1 million that somebody can spend if you want to get your way. And these 5 people have tremendous sway, and that sway can be pushed one way or another with just a few bucks. And that's
well,
scary.
again, this is why, like, I've had my criticisms for sure of Elon Musk, but I am extremely thankful for Elon Musk and what he did with buying Twitter. And we've learned that Twitter was literally it was just another arm of the government, essentially, specifically the Democrats for the most part. Doesn't mean the Republicans were innocent and all that either, but yeah, I mean the things that they've exposed about how Twitter was utilized is pretty damn crazy. And it's so crazy that he's the richest man in the world and he's willing to put himself in the line of fire. I have to imagine that he's pissing off a lot of people, a lot of powerful people. And I think that's why he plays ball a little more. Like Trump is like a bull in a china shop. He doesn't give a shit for the most part, you would think, but Trump also does play ball. There's a perception that he doesn't, but he does know he's not an idiot, and neither is Elon Musk. But Elon plays ball a little better than Trump does because he knows that he's upsetting all the right people. So he plays ball a little more, and I get it. Elon's a smart ass. He's a really smart dude. You can disagree with him. You can have, but don't sit there and act like this dude ain't smart as hell. You know what I mean? And I see people all the time, Elon's not smart. Shut up. He's very smart. Okay. Yeah. It's like, I swear if Albert Einstein was here today, people are like, he's not that smart.
Right.
It's like Elon's a smart generational person that we will remember for the rest of history. He just is. Yeah. And I'm really thankful that he bought Twitter. I have a lot of concerns about a lot of things that he does, but ultimately it's been a huge win to have him purchase Twitter. And I think that has really upset a lot of the plans from the powers that be. And I guess we'll see how this all plays out. So, but good stuff. Good discussion right there. Hayden Wayne is in the house for 50, says 50. No stream notification for me tonight. And I got caught up making dinner, but I showed up just in time for the important topic. Hail Geeks and Gamers. Hail the 199. Thank you, Hayden. Appreciate you, man. And yeah, we have over 3,600 people collectively between Rumble and YouTube. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for being here. This is Tuesday night's main event, where we typically try to talk about some gaming stuff, but we also talk about the entertainment side of things. Oh, by the way, since we're at peak viewership, we got to announce this right now. We got it official. G&G will be at MegaCon in Orlando. It's official. I don't have a date and time yet of our panel, but Geeks and Gamers will be in Orlando at MegaCon. And guess what? Also, the Rippaverse will be in the house. That's right. That's right. Rippaverse G&G panel. It's going to be, I don't know how this is all worked out. It's either going to be Rippaverse is going to have their panel, and then ours is going to be right after it, or vice versa. But yes, we will be at MegaCon in Orlando next year. So I know you guys have been asking like crazy, and we finally did get that confirmed. I don't have the day yet or the time of the panel, but we will be there. And as soon as we get more details, I'll keep you posted. Rippa's obviously going to get you updated on all the deets when we have them. But there you go. Sorry for the delay. And we might have more to announce with that in time, but we have nothing at this present moment that I'm aware of. If anybody wants to step in, and but I think we just mainly needed to get the confirmation for us, and we finally got that all worked out. And it really just was a matter of just getting a few deets figured out. But yes, we will be there at MegaCon, so that's going to be awesome. So I can't wait. TJ for 50 says, and my work here is done. Love you all. Thank you so much for always making me laugh and putting me in a better mood. I don't really hate Christmas that much. Just needed a good laugh. Thanks, Mike. P.S. Die Hard ain't a Christmas movie. I'm
Get the fuck out of here.
Jeremy.
Get the fuck out of here.
And we got Doug B on Rumble for 50 and says, I am definitely coming to MegaCon now. Hell yes. It's going to be awesome. And I really do appreciate you guys. So there'll be more stuff we're going to announce along the way for sure. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And this was for Jay earlier when Jay was ranting, but Brock says based Jay.
For
there
50.
You go. For 50. So there you go. Hayden for 50 says income tax is set to end any day now. It's just a temporary government program after all.
1913 fucking suck.
Yep.
Anybody want to read that one for me right there? So
egg roll,
egg roll for 50.
For 50. Look at that. Project Egg Roll. Project Egg Roll had X-Ray Girl on the other day. And I was thinking, what is going on here? Is this going to be Gary's next hire, Project Egg Roll? He just hires all the Asians. Kitty Brown Eye for 50 says federal government has 3 legal roles: be the arbiter of disputes between states, be the body of contact for foreign governments, and raise an army to defend the borders and against invasion. That's it. Every other function is illegal, including tax. Thank you, Kitty Brown Eye. And Ripple, what's your opinion on taxation?
It's theft by way of extortion. That's a fact.
Dude, I can't imagine how much Ripa's hatred for tax has increased since Ripa.
No, I've been taxed. I'm not even gonna tell y'all how much last year the government thought I fucking owed them. That'll turn anybody to a libertarian. If you weren't already one before, that'll turn anybody into a fucking libertarian. When you see how much these motherfuckers wanted from me.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. It's wild. Okay, we're gonna discuss game of the year. Does anybody need to bounce at this point in time? Just make sure you got to bounce, Craig.
I got to bounce. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, Craig, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me over at obviously Side Scrollers Podcast over here on YouTube. And you can also find us over on Rumble at rumble.com/sidescrollers. Live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. Hopefully you guys come on in and join us over there. We're closing in on, what are we at, like 50 million subscribers? No, we're closing in on 55,000 subscribers. So join us over there, which is great. Jeremy will be joining us on Thursday when we talk some retro Super Nintendo games and stuff. We got some good stuff going on, man. We're growing quick, which is great. We love for you guys to join us. So appreciate you guys letting me spread the word about this thing we got going on tonight with the FCC, and next week hopefully we'll be able to talk about it without the government's creepy hands coming down and crushing us all. So
Well, hey, Craig, good to see you, man. Appreciate you.
And, by the way, I can't wait to see you guys. Like actually see you guys here in a couple weeks.
You'll be in Orlando hanging out with the crew. We got some plans.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be fun, man.
All
so
right.
looking forward to it. All right, Craig, have a good night, buddy.
Thank you guys. Have a great night. See you guys later.
Craig.
All right,
Bye-bye.
later. Anybody else? Everybody good? All right.
Good.
Except, Beardo can't leave just because
I'm stuck
yeah,
here.
he's not allowed. So somebody pull up the game of the year nominees real quick and share your screen so we can talk about this. So we got the game awards, game of the year nominees. There was some talk that they might be expanding the nominees because of how many good games or top tier games came out based on like Metacritic reviews and things like that, but they did not. Can you increase it a little bit, Rolo?
Yes.
All right, here we go. So Rolo, I'll let you read the article.
Alan Wake 2 is on there.
Yeah,
Alan Wake 2 is on there.
Yeah. This is wild. So
all right, we got Alan Wake 2 is up there. We've got for game of the year, it's Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Do you want to go through all of them or just those?
No, just those. So just the main ones right there. And so I think that everybody expected Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom to be on. I don't think there was any dispute about that. Those were a given, and I think that those are one of those two are going to win. I think there's no doubt about it, and I think Baldur's Gate 3 is easily the favorite. But there was I'm not surprised, but I guess I'm somewhat surprised, I guess I should say, that Super Mario Wonder made it. I think it deserves it. I've nearly beat the game. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Just having a 2D side scroller Mario game being on there is actually cool. And I do think it deserves it because it's done a lot of new things. If you haven't played Super Mario Wonder, it's great. So I'm really happy that Mario Wonder got nominated. Resident Evil 4, Beardo, you've played it.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on Resident Evil 4?
I think it belongs here. What doesn't belong here is Alan Wake 2, and I'm surprised that Final Fantasy 16 isn't in its place.
Hogwarts isn't on there either.
Yeah,
well,
Hogwarts didn't get nominated for anything. Hogwarts, I don't think it got.
No, I didn't see it on there. I was looking at this list earlier today. I did not see Hogwarts Legacy on any of them.
I think that's due to the backlash.
Yeah, 100%.
From the weirdos out there. And again, this is why people pulled for that game, because Beardo's points are right. What he said last week, his points are right, but there is a different discussion around that game, and it's because of the weirdos that and again, that game got punished because of those weirdos here, I believe anyway. But Alan Wake 2, now I'm actually surprised that Starfield didn't get put in the place of Alan Wake 2. Not because I mean, just because of, yeah, I know. I wanted, like, I'm glad it didn't. But obviously the one here to really talk about is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Beardo. Do you think?
I said it was going to be up there. I said it was going to be in contention. I said it was going to be a nominee, and it is.
Do you think it's got a chance at winning? Do you think it's even got a chance in hell? Because I don't.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say
Well,
no.
I mean-
I really think Baldur's Gate 3 probably has the best chance, but I would not be surprised if they give it to Tears of the Kingdom. But then again, for awards like this, we've seen them pander before. So, shit. It could be Alan Wake 2.
No, man, they can't do that. They can't. I don't know. I mean, they gave it to Last of Us Part 2.
They did Last of Us 2,
2,
man. They
gave Last of Us Part 2. They really did.
So whoever pandered more, I mean, I don't know. I think Baldur's Gate with, it's obviously huge.
Well, if it's pandering,
D&D.
if it's pandering, don't you think they'd go with the deaf girl scene for your Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we know one award that Spider-Man 2 is definitely going to win: innovation and accessibility.
Yes,
I'm really proud of them for that.
Potentially.
Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave. I'm really proud of them for that.
I'm so
Mike, have you ever
happy.
played it? Have you played it yet since
Why
last
would I
week?
play that dog shit game?
Okay, then shut the fuck up!
You already spoiled the whole fucking plot for me. Why would I play it?
I like this. So shut the fuck up.
If I wanted to experience playing as a deaf person, I just put my fucking computer on mute and play a game.
Mike, it's one fucking 15-minute fucking mission, Mike.
15
In
minutes.
a fucking 30-hour fucking game. Give me a
30
fucking
hour
break.
Oh, I can't give you a break, Beardo. You spent your money on
Mike,
that game.
you haven't even played the fucking
I don't need to play it. I don't need to.
Beardo, didn't you make a video on Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah.
I did. About the bear fucking.
Have you played it? Have
Did
you
you
played
play
it?
No.
Okay.
But I seen the bear
Then shut
fucking
the fuck up, Beardo! Shut the fuck up! You didn't play it. You didn't play it. 120 hours. It's one 30-second section of the game in a 130-hour game.
I said it was 30 hours.
No, my game is 130 hours, not 30 fucking hours.
But there's bear fucking.
For 30 seconds of the game, Beardo.
There's
For
bestiality.
30 seconds,
Hang
did you
on,
play the game?
Hang on. So, Mike, you play Baldur's Gate 3,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
And explain it, like how much do you love it, and explain the game, because I haven't played it.
I fucking love it. I mean, it's just a D&D campaign. There's a ton of freedom in it. There's a shit ton of content. I mean, just the very beginning, the first act of the game, I think I clocked in almost 80 hours before I even got to the second act of the game, which is just as big. There's a ton of character interactions, and literally you have to go out of your way to fuck the bear. It's a specific character. You gotta romance them, and you literally have to go out of your way to be like, "Yo, you want to get it on as a bear?"
I didn't expect you to take, like, you're making all these points. She goes,
Yeah.
and even called Melanie off.
But yeah, you can fuck the bear.
You can, yeah, but it's an option, and you got to go out of your way to do it.
But just think about this.
It's
Somebody
crazy.
think about
But
this.
Here's the thing: like, they don't force me to ever play as a disabled person. They don't make me have to play as a character in a wheelchair trying to climb upstairs and fight off monsters. They don't They don't mute my sound so I can experience what it's like to be deaf. I don't have to do any of that shit. They just let me play the game. It's a D&D joke because they want to put wheelchairs in D&D. But like, the thing is, there's a ton of care in the game, and this is the best part about it is every time they updated the game, every time they've released patches for it, they've also released quality of life improvements. The thing is completely
Did they add
interchangeable.
more animals that you can fuck?
There's complete interchangeability between keyboard and controller. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Literally just one button press, you can switch over to either one. Like, the game is insane. It has a ton of quality of life stuff. It was a good game. I had a great time. And guess what? It's a ton of replayability, unlike a certain game that was only 30 hours fucking long and makes you play as a deaf girl for 15 minutes of it. So
It was more like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, let's walk it back. All right,
more like
10 minutes.
Well,
30 seconds to 10 minutes.
Melanie, what do you think is going to win out of these nominees?
Oh goodness. I would say Baldur's Gate 3. And I haven't played it, have no desire to play it, but I do think out of everything on the list, just what I've seen on everything, I wouldn't be mad if they picked Baldur's Gate 3. It did make a whole lot of people happy. Seems like there's a crap ton of stuff you can do in the game, looked polished, graphics were good, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I definitely think that's what I could see winning. I also think, speaking of like, why is Hogwarts Legacy not on there? I think they tried to avoid the controversy with both things, because we talked about Starfield as well, because they would have gotten backlash from both sides if they would have had Hogwarts Legacy. Then, you know, all the troons and stuff would have been mad. And then if you would have had Starfield on that, we would have just been making videos left and right. So I think they just purposefully were like, let's just stay out of all this. Let's go with these safe mainstream picks. I personally would have liked to have seen something like Lies of P on here. It's disappointing to see all these really mainstream things on there. But hey, yeah.
There you go. Brolo, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to go to Baldur's Gate 3 for sure. I mean, it's kind of a strange year because you have a lot of. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom, I think, is fantastic. I've played it, but you know, it's a sequel, and for Zelda games, you don't usually get direct sequels that are not, you know, a complete shift of dynamics or the way that the story works. So I think for Hogwarts Legacy 2, I think sometimes the explanation just goes to when it came out. Usually when a game comes out that early in the year, it's going to get, you know, fall by the wayside, especially when other better games start coming out as time goes along. So that was definitely stacked against it. But we'll see. I think it's just going to be Baldur's Gate by a long shot, because it was also kind of a surprise for a lot of people. Yeah. And that usually that makes it like the sexy pick here.
If I'm betting, I think it's Baldur's Gate 3, although I do think Tears of the Kingdom has a shot. Obviously, I would love to see Mario Wonder win it. I saw Hayden says, in my opinion, this is for 20, Alan Wake 2 and Mario Wonder shouldn't be on the list. They just came out. Resident Evil shouldn't be because it's a remake, but Armored Core 6 could have made the list on top of several other great games. So I played a little bit of Armored Core 6. It really wasn't, I wasn't feeling it that much. And probably I should have gotten further into it, but I just didn't, it wasn't made for me. But I did try it out because Hayden was harassing me over it with super chats. I know, just such terrible life I have. But please don't harass me with super chats on playing video games. It's really toxic, and don't do it. Don't fucking do
that, man.
Tom Barry Masta for 50 says, be honest, Beardo, if the bear was dressed in a Venom costume, you would be all over that.
Damn.
Thanks for the 50.
Caught your ass slipping.
Doug B for 100 on Rumble. Says, next year we need to ditch these awards for the Geeks and Gamers Awards. They'd mean a hell of a lot more than these damn awards. I have long wanted to do that with the website and everything, and it's going to take a lot of structure and organization for us to do that, which we can pull it off. And then the way it's in place every year. I've talked about this a little bit about how I want to do that. So it's under consideration for sure. Magnum North says for 50 says Mike went out of his way to fuck the bear. Did you? All right, that's the question, Mike. Everybody in the chat asked.
Probably did.
Did you fuck the bear?
I don't even think that character in that that character got kidnapped, and I think he's dead. So I don't think I'll even see him again in the game. So yeah.
All right.
I fuck the bear.
I know. I don't think Beardo's played Rippo's played a lot of these games, but what are you thinking?
I ain't played shit on this list.
Ain't found shit.
No, you did. He played Forspoken.
No, that Forspoken didn't make that studio's not even around anymore to get an award. So no, I didn't play anything here. Obviously I played Resident Evil 4, but I didn't play a fucking remake. So
yeah.
I have no idea who they're gonna.
I want you to play the remake, man. I want your opinion because you're a Resident Evil guy.
Yeah,
man.
I'm Resident. I'm not big into the remakes, man. Like remakes or remasters, they never really been my thing.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I haven't played it. It's my favorite franchise, and
It's good, man.
And I've never been my thing, remakes and all that shit. I just rather get a fucking new Resident Evil and quit bullshit.
I will say, like a lot of people saying, if G&G had an awards, it would just be Nintendo games. See, the way it would be structured is I get one vote, and I guarantee you, if everybody on the crew that are into games voted, I guarantee you, Tears of the Kingdom or Mario wouldn't win based on our team. I doubt very seriously. I believe Baldur's Gate 3 would still win within the team. You know what I mean? Like, I know like Mike and Josiah would probably vote Baldur's Gate 3, correct?
Yeah.
Jay would vote for what would you vote for, Jay?
I wouldn't vote.
I knew.
I think award shows are stupid. They only do them so if somebody wins when their next game comes out or movie, they can just put that in the commercial. The award-winning so-and-so.
Jay is gone.
Created that.
Jay
That's
is
all
gone
it is.
full based mode. Jay. That's what the chat's about to say now.
I just don't care. It's stupid. These people just pat themselves on the back. Oh, you made a game. Here's this trophy.
Yeah, it is dumb. It is.
We need Gary on here to vote for Gollum.
Yeah, I'd vote for that. I'd vote for that King Kong game.
Yeah, Rise of
Oh, the King Kong game.
From the award-winning studio that brought you.
That's it. That's exactly, Rolla. It's exactly what they
Lawnmower
do.
Simulator.
That's all they do. It's like this studio
It's
that brought you
Lawnmower
Baldur's
Simulator
Gate
Part
and
2.
Sleeping with Bears brings you whatever they do, like whatever's next.
Oh man.
So then people look at it and go, "Hey, they won an award. It must be good." It's like, no, man, we ain't buying that crap anymore. Award shows nobody cares about. The last time they did an award shows for movies was the lowest rated thing in the history of ratings. Nobody cares about that.
The Game
stuff anymore.
Awards?
No, like the Oscars or whatever. Like nobody cares about these award
yeah.
shows. Like they all just lop them all up. Dude, do we even talk about like the Twitch streaming awards? Hassan won the Twitch streaming award. Aren't we glad that he won an award? You know, for journalism.
So,
Isn't that
so
great?
I guess
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So I guess we can't do a Geeks and Gamers Awards now. Jay said they're
No. I just won't vote because I don't like. Well, I don't play. I haven't played a single one of these games.
There's only got to get Jay an award so he can be like, oh, never mind.
Jay's gonna have like the chart out. He's like, you know what? I don't vote because look at 3 a.m. the line it just changed.
Yeah.
It became Spider-Man 2 all of a sudden.
I
Beer
play
got
games
some-
that like
some
people
votes
don't
in
like
there.
normally play. It's like
I do it.
I like
Lawnmower
I search
Simulator?
Yeah, Lawnmower Simulator. If that's not on there, I'm not voting.
The one cool thing about the Game Awards and winning Game of the Year, and I don't even know if they do this anymore, but they used to a few years ago, that if a game won Game of the Year, like, and there was like some extra DLC or expansions and stuff like that, if you bought the Game of the Year edition, you usually got the game at a discounted price, and you got all of the DLC included with it. Like, that was pretty cool when they used to do that. I don't know if they still do that, but anyways.
Probably not. No. Man, dude, I hate complaining about GameStop because I know we have a lot of GameStop employees that watch us, and I know a lot of people are at GameStop. I despise going to GameStop. I hate it. I hate it because of the upselling that they're forced to do, and I know they're forced to do it. It is the most annoying thing in the world, man. And I had to go because I didn't have my GameCube controller for Smash Bros. Because it's here in Pensacola, and I was in Orlando. So I went to Target, I went to Walmart. They didn't have them. And I was like, I gotta go to GameStop. Oh my God. And yeah, I had to spend like 5 minutes explaining, no, I don't want to pre-order. No, I don't want to renew my card. No, there's no games I'm looking forward to. No, I'm not looking to trade in. Thank you. Let me buy my shit. Yeah. I respect the GameStop peeps though. I respect it. It's a tough job. We want Jay. Jay should work at GameStop.
Oh man, I had a job at a movie theaters and it lasted about 6 weeks. I got fired. So I'm sure it'd be the same thing that happened at GameStop. So I started the job like in August. The word gets out, like whatever, and like all of a sudden, like my friends all show up and they want to go to the movies for free. So what am I supposed to do? Sure, go right ahead in. And they sold too many tickets, and like not everyone could sit down. So it was like, the manager was like, why are all these people in here? Because there's not enough seats. I was like, I don't know. My stupid friend said that I let them in. So the next day I show up to work. They immediately put me on popcorn, which anyone can do to popcorn. You just shake some salt in it and shake it around every minute. And then on my way home, they called my folks and they told my mom that I wasn't welcome back the next day. My mom wanted to know why I was fired. I was like, I don't know. I think they hired too many people. And she's like, they hired too many people. That's why. I was like, well. And then I told my friends at school, I was like, y'all idiots got me fired, man. They thought it was funny.
Those aren't friends, man.
I can't remember what movie it was, but it was like a new release. So they had sold out all. It was like them busted up little theaters that nobody goes to anymore. But
why is Jay so funny? I don't get it.
How's that funny? I lost my job, man. I was saving up for a car.
Oh my god.
I had to wait a few more months to get my car.
All right, let's read some super chats.
I lost my job, chat. Can I need help.
Beardo, whenever you want it, whenever you want
I
to
got
jump
him.
in.
Coleman Sweeney for 50 says Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is the best holiday movie. This is unquestionable.
I'll buy like my shirt or something.
That's a good one.
I need help.
I have not watched that one in forever. I actually want to watch that one again now. So yeah, it is. It's been so long since I watced it.
Buy Jay's
Thank you
merch.
for the 50 and buy Jay's merch. He's interrupting the $50.
He lost his job. Yeah. It was a rough time.
I have to get it out of my system or it just clogs up my brain.
No, you're good. All right. Anyways, buy Jay's massive, huge shirts. Shane Bentley for $10. This is a small contribution to the fellowship to say the Craig is the coolest and Alabama sucks. Eat it, Jeremy. Hashtag sent with love.
Roll Tide, baby. We're gonna be in the playoff. Oh, hey, they did good. They got rid of Jimbo Fisher, stupid ass. So I was happy about that. Melanie has no clue. Melanie's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, neat.
Glenn for $10. Hey, Geeks and Gamers. Let's see if Godzilla -1, a film with $15 million budget and a very limited U.S. theater release, also beats the Marvels. It's been getting stellar reviews. Even Chris Gore said it was amazing.
I think it looks awesome. I know Melanie's excited.
Incredible.
I know Melanie's excited about it. I think it's fantastic. When does it come out? The 1st of December?
December 1st. Yep.
It looks really good. And
it does.
Yeah, so I hope it does. I mean, look, man, what Sound of Freedom made like $240 million, I think.
Yeah.
Worldwide on a whatever $15-20 million budget or something like that.
It's really small.
So I absolutely think that Godzilla -1 will make more than Captain Marvel or Marvel's,
246 on a $14.5 million budget.
Whew.
Yeah,
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
Again, you don't need all this bullshit. It's like Ripple was saying earlier, and I said this like a couple weeks ago. What are they spending the money on?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Like the Super Mario movie. The Super Mario movie had a $100 million budget. Well, Elemental, I think, had like a $250 million budget.
Yeah.
Where? I don't get it. It makes no sense to me that where this money's going. It doesn't work. And I do think that we're at a point in time where, look, man, mainstream media has been taken over like by people in their spare bedrooms or their fucking basements. You know what I mean? On YouTube. Like they would rather watch some person just sitting here talking to a webcam than some big fancy studio production because it's authentic and it's real. Things like Sound of Freedom, you know, things like Five Nights at Freddy's, something like Cobra Kai, for instance. Cobra Kai doesn't have like massive production around it. You know what I mean? It's relatable and people like relatability. Oppenheimer had no CG, no green screen, all practical effects, made $1 billion or it's $950 million worldwide. You know what I mean? Now there are certain things like I brought up Barbie and I haven't seen the movie Barbie, but like regardless of any debate about the film itself, like it had a lot of practical effects to it from all the things that I saw.
Yeah.
Like in terms of the marketing, it had a lot of practical effects. Practical effects are the key. That's what people want. They want authenticity. They're tired of the green screen. They're tired of the fake bullshit. And you can do that on a much smaller budget. That's what people want.
Yeah.
So
there you go. Abaru for $10. If you want more info about the internet bill, Glenn Beck talked about it extensively on his November 7th radio podcast show. Thank you for the information, Abaru.
Yeah, I was saying, we were just talking about that shit over at Blaze.
Retro Meister.
I don't think that was the bill, but
Retro Meister for $20. History repeats itself like it did in 2020 with Birds of Prey and Sonic. Now it's the Marvels versus Freddy's. Only difference is the woman who directed Five Nights at Freddy's movie has more integrity and respect compared to the other. Need I say more?
Yeah, absolutely. And like Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't hear anybody talking about the brave and stunning female director behind that movie. Why? Why aren't they
Because
talking
she's
about
coming
that?
out and thanking the fans.
Yeah, exactly.
For supporting
She
the
said
film. The producers are all coming out saying, "Hey, we made this for you guys. Thank you."
Yep,
So-
absolutely. That's all I hear from the female director of Five Nights at Freddy's is how much they appreciate the fans and how much they respected the fans and they made it for the fans. And I don't hear anybody in the Hollywood sphere or any of the mainstream weirdos or any of the pronouns and bio people talking about how brave and stunning it is that we've got a female director that directed a film that has made like what 12, 15 times its budget. I don't hear anybody talking about that. Interesting.
Fear the Tardo for $20. Tardo, wish you stop use shark skins while play punching animals. Remind Tardo of movie Jod. Jod scared Tardo. Make him no want to go in water. Not even take bath. Maybe remedy give Tardo so no scared. Lock it in. Yay.
God damn.
Thanks, Tardo, for the 20.
That was necessary. Wow.
Magnum Norse for 20.
Move
I almost
on so
bought the
fast.
Resident Evil 4 remake, and then I realized that I had the OG version and never played it. I conclude that a remake wasn't necessary. It's a great game. I love the OG, and I love the remake. They're both fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't played the remake, but the OG is still a top maybe 5 game. It's definitely top 10.
Did y'all
all time for
understand
me.
what that last super chat was?
Hey,
That was like,
hey, Mike. Why are you laughing?
Beardo moved on
What's so
so
funny?
fast. There was no downtime in between us. Super.
I had to go back and check. I thought it was like I thought it was
That's how you got to do it.
He just no word, no nothing, no pause. Just
I said thanks. I said thanks. I said thanks, Tardo, for the 20.
That's how Ryan reads them when they especially directed him. He says thanks. He moves on.
I said thanks
Hey,
for the 20.
again, big shout out to Star Wars Theory, Ryan, Mahler. They had a great live stream over on Star Wars Theory's channel. Great to see. I'm really happy that Ryan actually got to go on there and actually show how much Star Wars knowledge he has. And I looked in the comments, and outside of the fucking couple of weirdos that were crying because the racist, like somebody said, like Theory. I can't believe Theory has fallen so far that he has racist like Kennel on live streams now. And I thought about commenting. I'm like, yeah, I would never stream with a guy like Kennel. I would never stream with a guy like that.
Never.
But yeah, it was really cool, man. I was really happy to see that. So
yeah, well, it was cool too because, like you said in the comments, somebody left like a comment and said, "Yo, I always just knew Ryan by what people said about him on Twitter." And I watched this stream, and like he's obviously passionate, and he's a fan, and he really likes what he's talking about. He knows his stuff, and like I kind of like listening to him talk. Like that's all you ever have to do is just stop and listen to people for 5 seconds. You find out what they're really about, and yeah, I mean, like it's just crazy. Yep. You know, it changes the perception when you actually sit down and listen instead of just assuming you know what people are like or assuming you know what they're all about. People let you know.
Yeah. Max says Ryan's my favorite racist YouTuber.
I laughed at that when it came through.
Unicycle Peon just becomes a monthly supporter over on Rumble. I gotta say, man, you guys like Rumble. Our Rumble following is really kind of like Cobra Cast. Like the last 2 Cobra Cast, Rumble has made more in super chats than YouTube, which is crazy. It's crazy. And now we're starting to see like the G&G side really pick up. So again, man, shout out to the Rumble audience over there. And I really appreciate you guys. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. My ex-wife for $2. Hale, did you see the completionist controversy?
Yes. Yeah, I did. Did you see this, Rolo?
Yeah, I heard that basically, what was it? That their charity, I guess. Yeah, they were having issues with their charity not paying out. And then they made up some bullshit about like, well, if it doesn't hit like 7 figures or something like that, it doesn't pay out, you know, all that. So that created a big stink for them. That's what I heard.
I I haven't done a charity stream since the Snyder one, and I don't plan on doing them ever again because it don't bring you nothing but fucking problems, man. So yeah, like I'll just do like whatever, and I don't need to do them on streams. But yeah, I'm not doing any more charities. I've been approached to do more. I'm like, no, not really interested in doing that, man. I don't know the completionist. All I know about him is he was on G4 and he was there for the Frost Grant. I don't know him. I've never met him, but that's really all I know of him is that he was there for the Frost Grant.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Over on Kick earlier, Raider dropped a 10 gifted subs earlier. So that's pretty much a $50 donation over on Kick. So shout out to Raider. Jay Saggy Orange Gonton Titties for $5. Had to help my parents bury one of their dogs today. His name was Paco, and despite being a Chihuahua, he loved everyone. Thanks for the levity. Levity. Oh, thanks for the levity. Levity. Geeks and Gamers.
Hey man, sorry to hear that, brother. Dogs are family, man. Dogs are family.
Butterbiscuit for 2. Will Ripa release the teaser trailer music?
Oh, Alpha Core, the Alpha Core. That music is badass.
I mean, it was composed specifically for us.
Yeah,
So.
that's badass.
So that's a no.
So no.
He said
I never thought about it.
Yeah,
Ripaverse Spotify coming.
David Cushmore for 10. Are we going to see another Alien movie? They can do Alien versus Batman or even Alien versus Superman. Just want to know if there's going to be another Venom movie. Have Venom versus Spider-Man? Maybe.
Yeah.
David Cushmore is all about the good gaming questions, which we appreciate here.
Alien versus Batman or Alien versus Superman. That's interesting. Jay, what do you think?
I want to see Snake Eyes versus Batman, like they did in Fortnite.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Jay,
any thoughts?
On
thanks, Jay. All right,
Alien
next.
versus Superman. Okay, Craig Morning.
No, I was just picking on Jay. I'll be right back.
Craig,
I'll be right back,
Morning.
Jay.
Hey, Jay.
I'll be right back, Jay.
He's gonna be right back. Craig Morning for $10. Elf is overrated. Hail Beardo with the high tea opinion confirmed. Christmas Vacation and Muppet Christmas Carol are top tier. Thank you, Craig Morning, for the 10.
Muppet Christmas Carol definitely is. So, yeah.
Mr. Peckerwood for $2. Great pilgrim costume, Jay.
Thank you.
Tony Morrow for $5. Hey, guys, how is everyone? I've been at Disneyland these past 2 days. Sadly, nobody in these long-ass lines had to take a massive shit. Damn it!
Yeah, sorry. You missed all the fun.
Yep, you missed out. Magnum Norse for $10 says total bullshit, but hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you.
We agree.
Sans Fiction for $10. Phil Smith. Oh boy. Andre CR for a 2,500 check says Christmas is from November 1st to February 28th. Fight me.
That's when my tree comes down.
There you go.
What did Beardo piss off? Who did he piss off in the chat? Now I see El Beardo.
Oh, it was for the levity, not levity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good Wrench for $10. She wants the baby leg. She wants the baby leg. Willie's a baby leg cuck. Willie's a baby leg cuck. Wife is the boss. Thank you for the $10. Jay's Fat Kenkle for $1 says nothing.
Come on, man.
It was probably a super chat, but thank you.
I got no cankles over
Jay's
here.
Fat Kenkle. I came to laugh at you.
I'll still never forget when Melanie posted pictures. Fucking
People got mad at her. They're like, "You're taking random pictures of men. You're disgusting." I was like, "Hey, you can't post anything." I even corrected them. I was like, "That's me," and they're like, "No, you're sticking up for her. You stupid." I'm like, "All right, whatever."
Hey, Melanie's gonna be back at G&G soon. So it's gonna be awesome. So more Smash Bros.
Yeah, more Smash Bros, more
Ooh.
pictures of Jay's calves. This is gonna be fun.
I came to laugh at you for $10. It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber flies off the Nakatomi Tower.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nakatomi.
Yes, Steph. Yes, thank you.
Who gives a fuck?
That's true. She got it.
What? What?
Oh no. It's critical.
Pissed off Steph. Here we go.
It's Geneva. It's Geneva. Okay, and it's also
you
Andor.
mispronounce it and you don't fucking care. You don't care about Die Hard.
Nope. Jay Saggy Orange Ugandan titties.
Retarded in the chat.
Beardo.
Jay Saggy Orange
Lot
Ugandan
of Ls.
titties for a $2. Christmas Story, Christmas new film was great. Thank you for the $2. Brock for
Oh, yeah, I forgot the movie
$5.
was
Rambo First Blood is a Christmas movie.
I mean, literally any movie you want to be a Christmas movie at this point. Like you could say like, well, you know, this random movie with snow in it is a Christmas movie. Like, okay, I mean, if that works for you.
Retro Meister for $10 to celebrate Freddy's 211 million domination at the box office. I bought the Five Nights at Freddy's soundtrack to support Universal and all that they're doing for us fans, along with seeing them piss off Disney as a bonus.
Yeah, Jay, do you think that's going to have any carryover into the parks?
If maybe for the Halloween stuff.
Yeah, next year.
People were a little disappointed that they didn't have the Freddy's Halloween, like the haunted house, like the house. But I think they had that over in Hollywood, not here in Orlando. So
what
I think,
were you saying, Krista?
Oh, no, I was saying I think
Oh.
they're going to do it for next year because
Oh.
they did
Well, you
that.
paused, Jay. I thought you were done.
Okay.
Sorry, Jay.
That's
they
not
did
your
that-
fault.
They did that this year where they usually had the houses from like last year's popularity. So I think they're going to do it for next year.
Well,
Hey, Jay.
Hey, what's up? Jay?
Well said.
Thanks, Jay.
All right.
I agree.
Hayden for 20. By the way, Die Hard and Nightmare Before Christmas are both Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
think a lot of people would agree with you.
Yeah.
Here we
Where,
go.
where does Die Hard take place, Beardo?
Nakatomi. Did I say it wrong again?
You said it right. Nakatomi Tower.
Okay, thank you. Retro Meister for $10. The real reason why Hogwarts Legacy is being snubbed is the fact a vote for the game is a vote to support J.K. Rowling, which of course would mean that she and her fans win, which the higher-ups just couldn't have. Could be. Mad Dog Gamer for $5. I have a black wife who happens to be partially deaf, but somehow when I shout Black Girl Magic, she brings me a sandwich. Sounds like a win to me, brother. Linko Kenobi
for 50.
50.
The shootout at the police station at the end of the film. There is a snowman and a Christmas tree. Rambo First Blood is a Christmas movie.
That's all you need.
Brock.
I mean, the very
F5s
narrative
and
core of Die Hard is actually about Christmas, but that's the reason it's a Christmas movie, not just because it has Christmas shit in it. But you know, go off.
Okay.
Leave Brock alone.
Can I ask a question
I was going
to?
I know.
Can I ask a question to the minorities here?
Wow,
Does
that's
this
fucking racist.
Of course, Jay.
I don't know what to say.
No wonder it took him.
Can I talk
so
to the
long.
black people and the
To
Mexicans?
the non-whites, the non-whites. Is
Can
that
I
what you're
talk to the
saying?
non-whites on the chat?
Does this picture bother you at all that they're selling black Santa Claus in a wheelchair?
Yeah,
In a wheelchair.
disabled black Santa. That's like a minority. Yeah, that's vintage minority stuff right there.
Or is that
I
something
remember-
$35.
Is that
I remember
something
growing
you would
up-
want for Christmas? Like,
Wow.
Listen, I remember growing up, and my grandmother
No, you
had
didn't answer my
disabled
question.
black
That's
Santa
oh, okay.
all the time, everywhere. Disabled black Santa is a staple. Listen,
Yeah, but hold on. How does he get down the chimney tree? Like, this is like fake. Like,
he
this is
doesn't
not real
magic.
Santa.
Magic, Jay.
Magic. He
He's
can get the
magic.
reindeer
He
to
has
fly.
no
He
legs.
He can get his
This
wheelchair to
is
fly.
false
He can get
advertising for
reindeer to fly.
children.
listen.
I'm
He
sorry.
gets on his hands and he just
No, man, it
crawls.
doesn't work like that.
and
Like,
everybody
Santa
watches him
rides
crawl.
A sleigh. He goes down a freaking chimney. He
Yeah.
hoes, puts your presents under the tree, fills up your stockings if you hang them,
Yeah.
Eat your cookies and your eggnog, and then goes back up. You can't do that on a wheelchair.
Jay, the reason he is in the wheelchair is because he ate so many milk and cookies. He got the beaties.
Man.
Got his feet chopped
The
off.
wheelchair like
So
flies,
you're
man.
mocking a man with diabetes now.
Well, hey, have you seen the Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen the Santa Claus. All right. So the
Magic.
Christmas
Yeah.
magic. All right. So the
Yeah.
Christmas magic could give him legs and he could go down the chimney with the Christmas magic and he could walk temporarily.
Well, he doesn't walk. He just kind of drags himself across the floor, but still.
Like a zombie?
Well, like a person that doesn't have working
Mark the
legs. What is he
Cyborg.
gonna do?
Well, yeah, but like
He gets down, he crawls across the rooftop. The reindeer are like,
That's kind
man,
of scary.
that's some
I don't
bad
like. I don't
taste.
like that visual.
Did anybody hear
That's
what
a
Rolo
scary
just said?
visual.
What did he
He's
say?
just like Mark the Cyborg. He's just like Mark the Cyborg. Yeah.
And he just
Come on,
goes
guys.
down the hole.
We've seen this
He
before.
falls down the hole. You know, that's the thing. People have seen
Somebody have
Santa,
that.
but nobody wants to
I'm
talk
the
about
only
it.
one that heard that.
No, it was pretty good.
Does
Yeah.
somebody have that clip? That was
The
on Tuesday
original-
night's main event.
Someone in
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
said black girl magic.
Yeah,
It was
or Black
Black
Santa
Man
magic.
magic,
Yeah,
yeah,
Black
Black Santa.
Yeah, disabled black Santa magic. Yeah.
The original question was, does that offend you guys?
No, it's a natural part of our culture. You know, we all grew up with the disabled
What?
black Santa.
What?
Okay.
It's super common. We all know it's like it's
Was that
part of
a
our
light
heritage.
skin thing or dark?
No, it's just everybody. I mean, like, listen, ask Steph. Steph, you remember disabled black Santa
why
Claus?
are you asking the Latino?
I have never.
You asked
seen a
minorities.
disabled
You only meant the black people, Jay. Okay,
Right, these,
Rippa, you remember disabled black Santa
Rippa
Claus? We
doesn't
all had
do-
one.
Rippa doesn't do Christmas. He does Hanukkah.
What? He ain't Jewish.
He spins the
That's
dreidel.
actually what's going to go
Get
where I
it
was
right,
going.
Jay.
He called me a black Hebrew Israelite.
There he goes.
Go, here we go. This shit's so great.
Guys, why are we doing this?
For every
Look at
super
the
chat
dog.
dollar.
What is this? You know, I've never served in the military.
X-ray girl.
I'm having war.
That would be disabled Santa.
It was so out of pocket, man. I was like,
Look
wow.
at let it keep going. He's so proud of himself. Look at it.
That's his party trick. He loves
Breathing
it.
heavy.
Leopard crawler in the
Look at
middle.
me. I'm asleep on the bottom.
No.
Damn, there's John, man.
Yeah.
Look at the dog.
Look at him. What is
He looked like the ring crawling across that floor.
Have another beer then, right?
Shout out to our boy John, man.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man. But Mark, man,
That was only a
dude,
year ago, huh?
I was, man. Mark the Cyborg, freaking legend. And RIP to our boy John Bartolo. Yeah, the man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For real. Yeah, of course it's offensive, Jay. It's stupid. Like, it don't make no sense. They're just like, yeah, hey, you know what would be really good? Not just a disabled Santa Claus, but let's make him black too. That'll really appeal to black people because you know, like that's what they live. They're like, hey, man, we love disabled people over here.
Maybe
in
disabled Santa
minority
only
land.
visits disabled kids because their houses are already handy capable.
He just rolls up
You
the
know,
ramp.
The seat that goes up the stairs.
I had a group of friends in college. There were these 3 Jewish dudes, and then they had a portrait of Black Jesus in their apartment. I was like, "What the heck is this?" He's like, "What? He's freaking jacked. Like, look at this guy." It was true. He had like the crown of thorns and everything. The dude was like, you could tell that he was like putting in the work every day.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
really? I was like, hey, man,
Carpenter,
Black
man,
Jesus.
building tables.
That's we're Jews, right? It works.
Yeah.
We do have to get Mark back on main event. Mark is a gaming legend, man.
Yeah.
He knows
I'm
his
pretty
stuff.
sure that clip was
so-
from main event.
That was
Yeah.
Tuesday night's main event.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out.
all right, that was a great discussion. Good job, Jay.
I just asked the questions everybody was wondering.
Thinking
We're all thinking it. I'm the one that's gonna say it. I get it.
Jay said, "Can I ask the minorities?"
Yeah, and then he immediately,
It took him so
but then he
long to ask
immediately
it, too.
excluded
It took
Steph
him
from the
so long.
conversation.
I know,
He was like, "I just meant Rippa and Mike, really." And then called Rippa Jewish.
See,
Then
like,
immediately
they're white adjacent. They're too white adjacent.
he immediately discarded Rippa's opinion. It was like, "You're Jewish."
You don't
Like,
have to be Jewish to spin the dreidel. Come on, man. It's a fun game for everyone to play.
All right. I'm gonna
Does
roll
anybody here
out.
Kwanzaa? I'm just curious. Like, does anybody
What?
celebrate Kwanzaa?
No.
Only the darker skinned people. On
No.
Rolo's got to bounce. Rolo,
I'm gonna bounce. You know where to find me. You find me on Locked and Loaded Latinos. We're gonna have a stream on Friday. Gonna play some Halo co-op with the Rogue Attraction. First time that he's ever played, so that should be pretty awesome. So you can check that out.
Talk shit about Halo. Yeah,
I know he's gonna talk shit, but that's okay. That's okay. You see, he's got to play with a real pro though, a true Halo aficionado, a connoisseur, so to speak. So it's gonna be like, when you go out to like a bar in Miami or something and you need a fine cigar and you've got that right person to really let you make the right choice. That's what it's like playing Halo with me. You're playing with a real connoisseur, so it should be pretty good.
I respect it.
Hell yeah, man.
I'll see you guys later.
Take
Have
it
a
easy,
good night.
brother.
Yeah, man.
Later. All right, so Rolo is. Oh, anybody else need to bounce? Everybody good?
I need to.
Okay.
bounce.
All right. What do you got going on, Melanie?
Yeah, everyone, you can find me at the usual places. Melanie Mac Go Boom on YouTube, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, and then on Twitch, Twitter, Kick, everything else at Melanie Mac.
All right. Well, good to see you, Melanie.
Yay,
and
good
look forward
to
to
see
hanging
you
out with you
too.
soon. So.
All right.
All right. And Smash Bros. We got to get you. You got to play. You got to play
Yay.
against Mr. E. Oh man, that was fun.
I'm totally down. That sounds fun.
Yeah, we'll have to do it up. And the good thing is we didn't have any lag. Not any
nice.
noticeable lag anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, it was really good. So have a good night, Melanie.
All right.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
See you later.
So are we do we have enough people to play tonight? Let's see. So
You don't have to play, Jeremy.
Krista, Jay, do you want to play or not?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
I said that earlier.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
My bad.
I thought you were talking to the minorities. My bad.
Yeah.
So
Just me and Rippa, but mostly just me because Rippa's Jewish. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, go ahead.
All right, Hayden for a 50. And then
I don't know how to say. I love Ripper. You have no idea, man. Anyway.
Hayden for a 50. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing of wheels as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with an electric hover round. Thank you, Hayden, for the 50. Jay Schwalbach for a 50 over on Locals.
What are you doing, Jay?
I'm just chilling.
Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, just cameras on the whole time. I'm just reading ISOM,
Hello.
You want to know my favorite part?
Go ahead, Beardo.
Rippa, I need some help. Please explain Alpha Core to me. Is it part of ISOM or a different universe? What is it? I'm not very bright, but I do have an above average penis, which helps me get by. I'm going to go purchase the Alpha Core, but I'm not sure what to buy. I have all the ISOM stuff, so why do I need Alpha Core? Help me. I'm not joking here. I'm really confused.
Well,
Freaking
it's all in the universe. If you got ISOM 1, you met Alpha Core already. You met them. That's where they debuted. So that's the first appearance. So it's just going on the journey with that team is what Alpha Core as a book does. So they're the center of attention instead of ISOM in his own series. So it's all in the same universe.
There you
It's
go.
gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be epic. Linko Kenobi for $10. What's up, guys? I don't care about rewards, but I care about best adaptation. I believe Mario Brothers movie would win that one. Hail to the 199.
Hail.
Shockmaster for $5. See, Jeremy, Epic Mike knows what's up. He need the channel.
What?
I read it exactly how it is. This time I didn't go full Tardo. See, Jeremy, Epic Mike knows what's up. He need the channel. And he's not even here. So thank you for the 5, Shockmaster. Cole
the kindly don't worry about it. The kindly man 555 for $10 over on Rumble. Did you see that Mary Sue published an article 4 days ago called "The Future of the MCU Looks Bright Thanks to the Marvels"? That is hilarious. There's a lot of articles that I want to cover. I wanted to talk about that Kotaku article tonight. I don't know if we'll get time, but yeah, man, it's good stuff.
Koa Lee for $10 for Jay's theater car saving funds.
Thank you.
Thank you. Scott McKenzie for a 199. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie.
Thank you.
Tatsu-sama for $10. Says Black Toad.
Thank
you. Black Girl Magic for $2. Who's more tarded? Beardo's Takes or Craig's Hat?
Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and say Craig's hat for sure. Fearless Leader. What even hat was he wearing?
Utah.
Oh, fuck him. Fearless Leader for $2. Netflix's Claws is the best Christmas movie.
The Claws was okay. Is that the Kurt Russell one?
That's
is that
the
what they're
Kurt
talking
Russell,
about?
yeah. The first one was good. The second one was not that good.
Yeah. Kurt Russell was a good Santa.
Kurt Russell was a good Santa. Overall, I didn't love the movie. It was fine, but Tim Allen
is Santa Claus.
Tim Allen is
Allen's
Santa
the best
Claus.
Santa Claus. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Even though in those commercials that you're seeing now, John Travolta is actually a pretty good Santa Claus. He looks good as Santa Claus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go. Big fan of the chat, big supporter, big super chatter. Chris Benoit for $5. Jay, I don't know why they mocked you for tripping Pooh Bear. After my incident, I also said no. Both traumatic events for us. Hang in there, buddy.
Appreciate it. I didn't trip anybody though. But
No. Celluloid Dream for a 199. Spider-Man 2 for Gay of the Year. Thank you, Celluloid Dream.
It's a hands down win. Yeah.
Beardo's least favorite gay parakeet for $5. No.
We got this one. We got this one from Nerd
happened?
Wars right here. We
Thank
got
you for
this
saving
one.
me.
No problem. Here you go.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
Bro, it's the initial laugh. Oh my God, he fell. No.
Why did he trip right in front of me?
He meant to do that. Yeah.
It was intentional.
Hey, we might have some casting news, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
For The Last of Us Part 2.
I don't like it.
There we go.
What?
Abby.
Not going to Scott Steiner. It's a bust. It's a bust.
Is that a biological woman? That's got to be right.
Yeah,
Caitlin Dever is, yes.
Yeah, wasn't she?
I'm not too familiar with her.
She was
Wasn't
in
she
Last
the Tim
Man
Allen
Standing.
show? Yeah, Tim Allen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was one of his daughters.
Honestly, it could have been worse.
I mean, they could have
Too
cast.
small. They needed someone
I was
like
hoping for
more of a-
Rachel Zegler.
more of
They
a
could
bush body.
have. They could have cast a biological man.
Yeah, I still like. I don't. Maybe like this doesn't. I don't think this is gonna go. There's no way, man. Abby needs to be basically Macho Ma'am Randy Savage is who they need to get. The It Is Ma'am, GameStop Ma'am.
GameStop dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
GameStop.
Yeah. That'd actually be perfect.
Yeah, Caitlin Dever's pretty small. She's pretty tiny.
she's too small to play Abby.
Yeah, I don't think this is. I don't.
Don't
think
worry, they
this
can
is
CGI
good.
her arms on like they did with
yes.
you know,
Natalie.
Mrs. Thor. Yeah.
Yeah, I want Macho Ma'am.
Macho
That's who I
Man.
want.
You
Yeah.
got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
With Scott Steiner in a wig. And fucking calling you coward.
So the two things that like I don't know if I'm not saying I invented it. I think I did help popularize the like women on the buff bodies on thumbnails. And the first one I remember doing was the Ray with giant muscles. Like I did one with Ray. But I also the Scott Steiner one. I think the Ray one came first, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah.
But I didn't make it. I found like I was just Googling like Ray powerful or something like that. You know what I mean? And I found this meme of Ray just jacked like hell. And it got like 100,000 views. I'm like, well, I'm doing that again. You know, and so I just kept putting like ripped, you know, like taking these ripped dudes, put it's like,
stupid,
and then the
man.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, now y'all use a fucking What's his name? Fucking
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley. So every time I see one of those, I'm like, this shit is fucking retarded.
It's so stupid. It's so
Oh
dumb.
man, so stupid.
Hey, I was like, it's either gonna be when I had to find because I was like, I can't put
Yeah, the
a
Ahmed
black
Johnson, man.
girl's head. Yeah, exactly. Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah, you should do
or
Ahmed Johnson.
Ahmed, or but you couldn't find any high quality pictures
Yeah.
of Ahmed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, freaking Ahmed.
Should have used
Johnson.
a Harlem Heat, man. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, they were
They don't.
fucking jacked to
Yeah,
the gills,
yeah,
too.
yeah. Booker T and Stevie Ray, but they
Yeah.
don't really have any high quality. You know.
Alvarez
picks.
was,
Yeah.
That's
But
Man, Booker T was the man.
Booker T was the man.
Beardo's least favorite gay parakeet for $5. No, don't stick me up there again. It smells like your spider woke 2 takes, and I keep
Damn.
bumping into corn.
Damn.
Ouch. Thanks for
Damn.
$5. Joseph A for $5. Mike, it's time to go full Dudley Boys on bad takes. Mike, what? Get the shovels.
Get the shovels. Yeah.
All right. Kyle Denson for $5. So I hear Ripa likes hoop ball and Craig likes hoop ball. Have y'all ever crossed paths on a Dallas basketball court? If not, one-on-one, when?
I give fucking Craig 40. It wouldn't even be a problem. But no, we haven't.
This is one of the first thumbnails that I remember doing.
All I know is Ripper's
Go
going to
ahead.
be in Orlando. I'm going to be in Orlando. There's basketball hoops everywhere.
Ooh.
Let's go.
That's all I'm saying.
Fucking say less.
Let's
That's
go.
it.
Here we go.
That's
This is one of the first one. This is one of my first thumbnails I did.
Jeremy goes back to
It's so
thumbnails.
good.
Yeah.
Bro,
Talking about
it's so good.
That's a good thumbnail, bro.
That's a really good
Oh
thumbnail.
my god.
That's a good thumbnail. But I didn't. I didn't make this. I googled it and I found it, and so then I put the Last Jedi logo on it.
I can't look at it.
She looks happy. I mean,
Did you see Gary's latest thumbnail with Brie
Oh, it's
Larson?
fantastic! It's fantastic. It's so good.
Damn.
But yeah, man, I love these thumbnails. They're great.
Naaman's the ReTuber for $5. Jeremy, we need more fights like last week. Beardo got it, boss. Makes mental note. Jeremy telling me we need more fights like last week. Beardo saying, I got it, boss. Takes a mental note. Call things mid. Argue that I like objectively bad things. Thanks. That's actually the plan. That was a real conversation that we had. Sketch for $2. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Some Norwegian guy for a 59 in Norwegian says, "What are you doing sitting down, Craig? Think of your weight." Jeez. Commander N for $2. Beardo is overrated, and he's already F tier. Thank you. Sketch for $2.
Unnecessary.
Jay, did you had cocaine before the stream?
Jay,
say
You
no to
sure?
drugs.
Say no to drugs. Tony
Good
Morrow.
job, Jay.
Tony Morrow for a 199. Guys, our taxpayer dollars fund Hollywood films.
Yeah.
Lord Botha for $5. Opening on Daily was wild today. I'm telling you, when she used to do a baby arm and you coming in with a big toe, I was losing it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Chris Benoit
Unnecessary.
for another 2. Who do I have to strangle to get a gifted membership?
Took me a second to put that together. Who said that? Damn.
Bruh for $5 says, bruh.
Well said.
Thank you. Kevin Crone for $5. It is a fake spoiler because She-Hulk will never, ever lose to a guy. Zeo Ranger 5 for $2. My favorite Christmas film is Rocky 4, the director's cut.
Yes.
Rocky 4 is a Christmas movie. Stitch for $5. Jeremy, Die Hard takes place on Christmas Eve, and after everything, the family is back together. It's a great Christmas movie.
I get it. I'm not arguing it to say you can't consider it one. I'm just saying I don't. I consider Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, starring Donald Trump. We have Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Classic.
Muppets Christmas Carol is goated, by the way, and I accept no other answer other
Top
than
3.
you are correct, Jeremy. Muppets Christmas Carol is goated.
100%.
Sir Michael Caine. All right.
Yeah.
There is no argument to be made other than you are correct. All right.
Yeah.
So I refuse any other answers other than that. But yeah. And then I do like let's say so Home Alone, the Santa Claus movies. I didn't really like 3. Santa Claus 3 is not great.
Nah, it's lame.
The first
That's
2 are
the Martin Short, right, with Jack Frost.
Yeah.
not very
So
good.
the second one's okay. The second one's decent. But the first one I think is the best by far.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But those are my Christmas movies. Like again, along with so many others. Anyway, that's it.
Malthiel for $2. Elf sucks. Sorry, Mike.
Oof.
Marcus Henry for $5. Even if it is a lie, people will believe the lie because it's more entertaining than the truth, especially considering the context around Will Smith and Jada.
It's funny. I will say it's funny.
Yeah.
Clea, I'm going to jack up his last name. So Clea for $2. Say goodbye to free speech and hello to their truth.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Lord Botha for a $1.99. Jay tripped the wrong poo.
Oh.
Mark of Reality for a $5 and then retracted the message. Thank you for the $5. 50 Shades of Grayson for $5. Watching in the other room so I don't have to listen to my woman bitch. Hail to the $1.99.
Wow.
The fuck?
Damn. Well, see you later.
All right. Based. Based right there, man.
Wow.
There was a combination of like the super chat, but then the way Bureau read it was great. It just was.
Damn.
Woo! All right, that was good. That was good.
BFSD for $5. I hope to be able to go to MegaCon and meet y'all again. That would be awesome. I had a blast hanging out with y'all last year. That was fun.
Hell yeah, man.
Shout out. Malty Maldy for a $2. All-star panel tonight. Not enough space to roast you all.
There's always room. Always.
Yeah, sure. Mike Hawk for $5. I'm going to read this exactly how he spelled it. Beardro is gay for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I have seen him kill it, just murdering him.
Yep.
Love y'all. God bless. Thank you, Mike Hawk, for the 5. Objectively a cat for $5. A cornerstone of TTRPGs is if it breathes, you can stab it with a sword or with your penis as long as it will let you.
Yep. 100%.
Well,
very true.
AD Victorium for $5. If there was a based Game of the Year award, it would be RoboCop Rogue City. Devs was true to the source material. AA devs are the future of gaming.
Yeah, I actually agree with that a lot.
Fear the Tardo for $5. Shot through heart remedy to blame you got lock it in. Yay. Slaglust for $2. Grumpy J is the best J.
Yeah.
I agree.
Not grumpy at all.
Sounded grumpy just then.
I was just like stating a fact.
I'm not grumpy. How dare you fucking accuse me of being grumpy? I'm fine.
Man, I'm in a
happy.
good, peaceful.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
How dare you say I'm fucking grumpy?
Yeah, who the fuck are you talking to? You know who I am?
Use that
One
kind of
tweet.
One fucking tweet. Buy Jay's new t-shirt. Lord Botha for $5. Please make a Geeks and Gamers award show and force Ryan and Jay to host it.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Jay's milkshake brought me to the yard for a $1. Says nothing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Pretty bad.
SBZ for $5. Overwatch won Game of the Year in 2016, beating Uncharted 4 and Doom. The game doesn't even exist anymore. Game awards are overrated.
Agreed.
I do agree with that because that is ridiculous that it won Game of the Year.
Jester of Roanoke for $2. Jay said Lawnmower Stimulator and you let it pass.
Yeah, he did.
Is that what you said, Jay?
I did not, but hey.
Okay. Sketch for $2. Why, Jay? Why?
Why not?
True vintage R&B fan for $2. Sorry I got you fired, Jay. Couch.
From the movie theater? I'm doing okay now.
Enoch Lamont for $2. I want Silent Night to rock and beat. I want Silent Night to rock and to beat the Marvels. All right.
Is that coming out?
Yeah, but I think Hunger Games is definitely going to dethrone it. Because Hunger Games comes out next week, I believe.
When is Thanksgiving coming out?
What? Like the holiday?
No, that's a Thanksgiving movie.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm like, is that a serious question?
Couch.
Yes.
I just never know with Jay. I just never know.
Oh yeah, Silent Night is supposed to be the it's like the Punisher that Disney will never do. That's right. Yeah. Oh, I definitely want to see that.
Super Mastermind for $5. Magnus Robot Fighter versus Predator. 2-issue comic came out 2 years ago. In the year 4000 AD, the aliens discover we are tired of their shit. Okay. Butterbiscuit for $5. Jeremy, can you hire someone to read super chats who actually speaks English, likes anime, and gets the references and knows characters? Oh, hey Beardo. Thanks, Butterbiscuit. I thought we were cool.
Damn.
True vintage R&B fan. I saw you in my chat the other day, Butterbiscuit. Come on. True vintage R&B fan for $5. What? As a black person.
That was pretty funny.
True vintage R&B fan for $5. As a black person, I can confirm every black person knew a disabled Santa with the beaties.
Yeah, we all knew. We all knew about disabled Santa Claus. Yeah.
Dwayneson for $5. To racist and gay Jay. Disabled black Santa also comes with bottles of insulin and metformin.
Keep saying it the same way over and over again.
For his blood sugars and numb feet. Shaking my head.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how it's pronounced. I don't have fucking diabetes. Do I look like I have diabetes?
That's
no.
not the issue. The issue isn't even that. You just kept saying the same word. Oh, you didn't try to pronounce it any different way. You're just like metformin.
So
I don't have fucking diabetes.
You're telling me that black wheelchair Santa has sugar foot?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Puts it all in perspective now.
Yeah.
Take a big drink, man. Take a drink.
Oh, I'm good.
Have a drink, man. Take a gulp.
Metformin. Right?
Metformin, I think.
Oh, okay. Matthew Rives for $5. Claws, not Claws. It's an animated movie, and it's amazing. Stop beating corn and learn to read, Beardo. Claws and Claws is fucking pronounced the same way, you fucking... actually, Matthew Reeves... No, Matthew Reeves, I like you.
Doesn't sound like it.
Sorry, no, I take it back.
Okay.
Fearless Leader for $5. When I mentioned Netflix's Claws earlier, I meant J.K. Simmons as Santa. Second, that looks... 2D, that looks 3D for the movie. Thank you. Mr. Reese for $2. Abby Steiner. Holla if you hear me.
That's right. Holla if you hear me.
Just meme for $2. Account test. Love the show. MCU lost money.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Black Girl Magic for $2.
Wow.
What's up, Rippa?
Yo, shout out. Black Girl Magic.
Shout out. TJ for $10. I feel you, Jay. I have the craziest crap happen around me all the time. I just look at it as things can only happen to me. It does get pretty crazy sometimes, and don't make no damn sense. Love you.
Yeah, it's a weird life I have.
Stephen
only I'm
Wassick for
living
10.
it, and I love it.
Thanks, Jay. Stephen Wassick for $10.
Merry
Christmas.
Sorry.
Stephen Wassick for $10. Statements guaranteed to set off the internet. There are only two genders. MAGA. Miles Morales is Miles Morales. Matt Petgrave is not automatically guilty because black. That last one kept me busy today. Thank you, Stephen. We have an anonymous one for $20. Right before the golf club incident, we all hear is snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say on record right now that they rewrite this show. They rewrite the movie, and Joel doesn't get killed.
Sorry,
Y'all
that was
heard
from
it?
Magnum Norse.
You heard it here
Magnum Norse.
first.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Magnum Norse.
I would not be surprised actually. I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
I think
bank
that
on
he
Jay
might
being
get
right.
beat up really bad. I don't think they're gonna kill off Pedro Pascal, especially if they have a hit show.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I don't even know if the first one continued to do good or not. I can't.
I'm gonna bank
remember.
on Jay actually being right with that one. That sounds like something they would do. Yep.
Thanks, Mike. David Nelson for a 199. Can we call? Hold on, I need to read this.
You got this.
I just don't want. I don't want to say so.
Couch.
It might be a trap. Can
It
we
probably
call?
is. Yeah.
Can we call Rippa Dark Million from F-Zero? David Nelson said it.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but all right.
A feline named Vajayjay for $5. Beardo, what do you do when you're itching for a baby leg?
Oh no!
Thank you for the
God,
$5. Hayden for
damn.
10. Does anybody remember the Jack Frost horror movie from the late 90s? I just remember it was a thing, but I was young. I think it sucked, but I'm not sure. The only Jack Frost movie I remember is Michael Keaton, right?
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, there was that one. There was one that came out around the same time that was a horror movie. I've never
Jack
seen
Frost
it.
is one of the worst films ever, man. It's freaking depressing. It's like
The Michael Keaton
the
one?
dad of the kid goes into a
dies in it.
snowman, and he
Yeah.
freaking melts when it gets hot.
Yeah.
Go into a tree or something.
But didn't Michael Keaton, he died, right? He
Yeah, he
died in a
died.
car accident and then became
Yeah.
a snowman?
No, Michael Keaton's not dead. He was in the Flash.
Yeah.
They brought him back. Fan
Yeah.
service. Tatsusama for $2. Finally, Beardo fixed his mic. It was about time.
Yeah.
I did. Eric K for $2. When is New Year's coming out?
Thanksgiving is a real movie.
When is
I know,
Christmas
but you
coming
could've-
out? I want to put the
You
tree
could have
up.
said, when is the Thanksgiving movie coming out? You're like, when does Thanksgiving come out?
You guys should have known exactly what I was talking
I knew what I was talking
It's
about.
you, though.
Thank you.
I had no idea.
It's me. How is it me when it's you?
Yeah.
Because it's you and it's me.
It's a lot of math. Yeah.
It's gay.
It's a little gay.
It's gay.
It's a little gay. Fearless Leader for $10. I'm wanting to start a game development studio to counter the crap coming from most AAA companies. What type of game would everyone look forward to?
I'm all about some side scrollers, man.
I mean, you know,
Unless you're willing to make Titanfall 3.
All right,
Titanfall
can I
3,
say
yeah.
something real quick about games?
Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
You guys know
Sure,
when
go
you're
for it.
like on Instagram or
Yep.
Twitter, and they always advertise that one game where
Yes.
there's a dude shooting a gun like
So
back and
fucking
forth.
cool looking, man.
And I want that game, but every
do
time you
too.
download it, it's wrong. It's
It's
not
not
the
real.
game.
Yeah, why don't somebody just make the fucking game? I don't
Make that
understand it.
game. You'll make $1 billion because
Yeah.
I don't know why they advertise that, and that's not in the game. It looks cool.
I
It's like
know,
you
it's-
add a
it
couple
looks
guys
amazing.
and you shoot the zombies. Yeah, Jeremy knows what I'm talking about.
Yes,
It's like
yeah.
I know what
not
you're talking
real.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, no, it's not
Every-
real.
the first time I did that was like I remember the first time on like Facebook when it says like, you know, like share this to save a life, and I
Yeah.
shared it and then no life got saved, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fucking false advertising. And then this game, and it wasn't the game. It's bullshit.
Is it Rage?
Now it gets community noted on Twitter when the advertisers.
Mhm.
So I'm
I
like,
got my first ever community note.
make that game. You'll make a lot of money.
I got my first ever community note. It was a bullshit one too. It was bullshit.
What did it say?
You me show you?
Yeah, show it to us.
It was the Dontarius video.
Oh yeah. Well, that video because it got shared a lot.
I
and
know,
people thought
but
it was
like
actually real.
mine did not deserve a community note. Mine did not. All right. So right here, Dontarius is fucking. I swear, dude. Right here. So this is the video. There's Dontarius. He's running. Spider-Man comes, and I just said this is better than the Marvels. That's all I said. This is better than the Marvels. Okay.
Yeah.
And then community notes. Oh, did it go away?
It's gone.
Oh, it went away because I called them out. Community notes are annoying. I made an obvious joke that this was more entertaining than the Marvels because the Marvels is a bad movie. At no point did I say the video was real or imply it was real. Yet the Twitter hall monitor has to come in and derail the tweet. Let me click on this and see. Hang on. Yeah, okay, there it is. There it is. Yeah. This video is a skit. The homeless man often appears in skits with American YouTube personality and comedian Alex Stein and goes by the name Dontarius. Why did you have to put that on there? Yeah. Go fuck yourself, community notes.
I wonder if the video that you pulled that from
the original.
So fucking
yeah,
good,
if that community note followed the video.
Maybe.
That's what I'm
but
wondering.
I don't like
I think
community
that
notes.
this needs to be community noted so that way people don't get them confused. Okay, this is what needs to be community noted right here. You need to make sure that you guys know.
It's very unnecessary. I don't like what's happening. Ripper hasn't seen it. He's not looking.
The Harlem Heat.
I don't like that.
You make sure that
Hey, man, they were awesome, man.
They were awesome. They were awesome, dude. The Harlem Heat were they were awesome back in the day.
Yeah. I think
Oh, great.
Yeah,
It
he
says-
is. Yeah.
Well, look, it says
Not
right here.
at
It
all.
says the funny thing is the face didn't change when I put Rippa's face on Booker T.
Oh man, it's good stuff.
All right, King Goris for $10. Idea for a Geeks and Gamers play stream: Jay playing Dance Dance Revolution at a public space, preferably hogging the arcade machine.
I'd watch that. Yep.
I think that'd go over well.
100%. 100%.
Mako Steez for $5. Just because Mike and Buddy eat the same breakfast doesn't mean Elf is a good movie. Hashtag Elf is mid.
Thanks.
Thanks for the 5. Cliff for $5. Jeremy, would you consider doing a collaboration with Raging Golden Eagle during his annual Mangina of the Year award stream? I think it'd be awesome.
I think I've been on a stream with Raging Golden Eagle, so I'd have to look into it and see. I like Raging Golden Eagle.
Lord Botha for a $1.99. Getting Beardo at Thesaurus for Christmas.
A thesaurus.
That's what I just fucking said.
No, you said thesaurus.
No, I said a thesaurus.
Thesaurus, yeah.
You said I heard thesaurus.
Well, he's talking about the book or the dinosaur.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I like the elf movie.
I love the
The elf movie's pretty good.
I said thesaurus.
It's charming. It's a good movie.
It sounded like you said the Thoris.
I like when he hugs the raccoon.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's like a time.
But I
It's a charming
did say
movie.
Geneva. I did, and I always will.
Well, it's objectively wrong, so yeah.
Tomac for 20. Day 14 of the No Nut November. That lamp is looking kind of thick.
Damn. Yeah.
Just meme for $2. Please invite the woke critic to the panel.
Oh, the woke critic is funny.
I don't know the woke
Yeah.
critic.
The woke critic is really funny. He just put out his video on the Marvels. He's like, the Marvels is Marvel's like masterpiece. Oh, he's really funny. He's a good one. He's a good one to watch.
Butterbiscuit for 5. My favorite part of ISOM was when he taught Goku Ebonics and was and about being black. Then Goku shouted "Black Girl Magic" and powered into Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's my favorite part too. Thomas Smith for 5. Black disabled Santa wasn't authentic looking. Where are the spinners on the wheels and his gold chain?
Damn.
All right, now you've crossed the line. I'm sorry.
Matthew Rise for $2 says, "Thank you, Beardo. I like you too." Hey.
Oh,
Shout
ain't
out.
that nice? Ain't
Shout
that
out.
nice?
Dave,
We're gonna read a few more, and then we're gonna get the rest on. We'll catch the rest on the gaming stream.
Okay. Dave Chandler for 2. Beardo, say
Disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah, but it's all one word.
Yeah, that's it's
one
literally
word.
one word.
Yes.
Well, thanks for the
Beardo.
$2.
Here,
Remember,
Beardo,
you
I gotta
all-
tell you
Come on,
something
Beardo,
real quick.
try and read
Hold
it.
on.
Sound it out.
Disestablishmentarianism.
Hey, Beardo, I want to
Justin
say something here.
Akinsola
Hold
for
on, Beardo.
$10.
Hold on.
Miles being called
Hold on,
Spider-Man is an
Beardo.
issue.
Hold on
Then
a
call him
second.
Spider Dark.
Hold on.
David Nelson for
Hold
$1.99.
on.
Dark Million
Hold
was the
on.
bad guy.
Let's
in the
slow down a
Ezreal
little bit here,
cartoon.
Beardo.
Marcus
Let's calm
Henry
down.
for
You're blowing through
$2.
super chats a
When
little fast.
is 4th of July coming?
Beardo.
The real
Beardo.
smile bit for 20.
Beardo.
I'm gonna blow right through these, Mike.
You're gonna
Real
blow these
smile
super
bit for-
chats. It's pretty
for-
gay, Beardo.
for
I'm just gonna
$20.
say it. I'm saying it now. It's pretty gay.
Best A Christmas Carol.
Oh my
adaptation,
goodness,
a
he's just still reading these.
1984 TV movie starring
My child
George
could pronounce
C.
that
Scott.
word when she was 5. She could pronounce disestablishmentarianism when she was 5.
You were supposed to say it 3 times, by the way.
Yeah, you were supposed to say it 3 times and you didn't.
Thanks.
Said it twice.
Texas Blood for $5.
Hi, Krista. She looks so miserable.
Texas. Here's the thing.
Okay, go ahead. Here we go.
If it would have said, Jeremy, try to read this. Jay, try to read this.
Yeah.
Do you think they would have been able to fucking do it?
Probably not, but it was
Okay.
you,
Texas
and that's why
Blood
we're laughing.
For $5. Fortnite injects some nerdism.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he did that. That was weird.
Yeah, why'd you have to bring us into it?
Why'd you call him out? Yeah. It was for you.
Yeah.
I'm just
My 5-year-old. My 5-year-old could read that word. So
Remember, you volunteered. You volunteered for this gig.
You wanted me to do it too.
That's true.
Well, of course, because I didn't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Texas Blood for $5. I love doing it. The chat loves me. Fortnite inject some nerdism. Put Star Trek in. Play Spock versus Vader. Fortnite needs a lot of cool new skins,
be
like
over
Power
pretty
Rangers.
fast.
Man, they're sitting on Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers would be pretty dope.
Hey, go back and read Smile Bits 20 though. We did get that
Okay.
one got over.
Smile Bit for
overran.
20.
It did.
Best A Christmas Carol adaptation is the 1984 TV movie starring George C. Scott as Ebenezer Scrooge. Enough said.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's up a Christmas Carol, but yeah.
Christmas Carol is one of the most. It's been done so many times, and it's been done well so many times. That's
Scrooge
the
was
crazy thing.
hilarious.
So
Scrooge is
Yes, I
amazing.
love the original Scrooge movie.
Yeah.
Scrooged is good though with Bill Murray.
Marcus Henry for $2. Laugh my ass off. Jeremy got community noted. That's great.
I
TJ.
did.
TJ for $5. I deal with the same thing as you, Jay. I'm also retarded. Brain damage from.
That's pretty good.
Brain damage from dying at 2.5 years old. Been this way ever since. It sucks.
Yeah, well, I fell down the steps.
Thank you, TJ. TJ for another 199. No, I'm not making that up. I literally died at 2.
That's crazy.
I got pushed down the
Well-
steps by the dog.
Well, TJ, you're still
The dog?
you're still kicking it, brother.
Damn right,
Going
brother.
after cats then.
A feline named JJ for $2. How many memberships do I owe you for that joke? All of them.
30.
Fantastic Mr. Knox for 10 says, say pacifist. Pacifist.
Good job.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
We got a lot of member messages. You want me to knock out Rumble and Streamlabs real quick?
Yeah.
JM the Elite Fan for 5 over on Rumble. I respect your Spider-Man 2 consistency, Beardo, but come on, man! It has woke bullshit in it! Meanwhile, the only transitioning into Mario
All right,
Wonder
he did
is
good.
Luigi
He said-
turning into an... Huh? Turning into an elephant. The choice is pretty clear, in my opinion. True Mr. Gentleman for $1. So glad I spent money on the new Yakuza game that respects manliness as opposed to the new Spider-Man game. Well, clearly you haven't played it. Jam the Elite Fan for $5. The Year Without a Santa Claus is the best Christmas movie. Fight me! Heat
Wrong.
Miser and Snow Miser themes are certified hood classics. Love those movies.
They are, but it's not the best.
Lord Dumas for $5. Hey, Melanie, even though I'm behind a couple books, could you upload your Bible readings to Rumble, please and thank you? We'll let her know. Kratos for $5. If diversity is your priority, then story, then characters, and dialogue aren't, the wheelchair Gorbin in Loki was a huge distraction. I thought she was some kind of mutant for a while. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Mark of Reality for $1. I thought the Black Captain America with no powers was canceled. Mark of Reality for $2. The FCC commissions were never elected, and to wield that much power, they should be required to be elected. Nagranol for $5. Spider-Man 2 is underrated, but deservedly so. If they just left the woke shit out of it, it would be Game of the Year. The story, the combat, the traversal is all great. Zero loading time, and the haptic feedback in the DualSense controller is so sick. Shout out to Sean Nagranol for the $5. Goat Army Soldier for $5. Did you guys hear Dwayne? Fuck. Did you guys hear that Dwayne? It's spelled weird. Did you guys hear that Dwayne Martin is teaming up with Will Smith in the reboot of Men in Black?
Well,
really?
No, he's
No, it's
Come on,
really?
He's going back to the earlier joke about Men in Black.
I'm gonna make a video right now, a Mike Zero special, baby. Let's go.
Dude, Mike Zero's
Go ahead.
crushing it.
Marksman for $5. This is a one out of. This is a two-parter. Can I get a rest in peace for my cat Sylvester? We followed Jay's advice and opened the door for her.
Oh my God.
She was ripped to shreds on our front lawn by a coyote. There was blood and fur everywhere. My mom was traumatized. You lied to us, Jay.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
a nightmare. All jokes aside, Sylvester was an old outside cat, and a coyote did get to her. Never thought I'd learn that. Never learned what blood in the air smells like, and watering the lawn doesn't remove blood from grass. Fucking coyotes, man. Even they're coming in L.A. Rest in peace, Sylvester.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
coyotes.
That was
Fucking coyotes.
that was funny.
Yeah,
New
that's pretty good, though.
Jack for $6.
Oh no, no.
Don't read
no.
it. Don't read it.
No. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but this is
A lot of swear
probably
words. Okay.
This is probably a response to Chris Benoit. Probably.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is. It is. New Jack for $6.66. Where's that motherfucker Chris Benoit hiding? Hiding at? Is that fucker too afraid to face me? Stop being a bitch. Always knew you were a coward. Face me, Chris, and I'll give you a real drop that no rope can catch. About time I saw you. What a real wrestler is, bitch.
The emphasis he put on bitch.
Thank you,
man.
New Jack. And knock him on for $3.
Dude,
And knock them on.
the fact that we have dead wrestlers fighting in our fucking super chats is
Yeah.
one of the craziest things ever, bro. It really is.
Yeah.
And knock them on for $3. Don't dismiss black girl magic. I myself have experienced black girl magic. By that, I mean I got a lap dance from a black stripper named Magic. She certainly earned that name because she made my checking account disappear. Thank you, Inakmaman. Dave Chandler for $2. Thank you, Beardo. You did supercalifragilistic. Thank you. Dwayneson for $5. Someone needs to get Beardo a Thethorith for some Met for Men for Christmas. Any takers? Jay, baby.
I think you could power through the members. We don't have
You want
that
me
many.
to?
Yes.
All right. Jeremy, power through.
Let's go.
Joseph became a member. Dragon Dan for 5 months. Muppet Christmas Carol is the GOAT. Also, it's almost time for Terry's Chocolate Oranges to go on sale. Only sold for 1 month a year. Get them fast. Thank you. Craig Morning with 5 gifted memberships. Feline Name with JJ for 7 months. I walked out of the Marvels. It was so disjointed and the costumes were trash. Couch 199. Multi-Maldi. Couch. Multi-Maldi gifted 5 subs. Curtis D of Montana for 12 months. Disney and Brie Larson are like my ex saying, don't need you, man. Then drunk calling me on Friday saying, pay attention to me. Cool teen for a month. Hello, Comicsgate. Where is Shane? Brock
Shane Davis?
gifted. No clue. Brock gifted 5, 0, 50 gifted memberships. Thank you. Connor Matthews for 3.
Chris Benoit says, I apologize, Mr. Jack, sir, but I'm a family man now, and I don't have time for pettyhood conflicts anymore. Take care. God. What is happening?
It's
pretty wild.
Shout out to our boy Brock dropping those F5s.
Connor Matthews for 3 months. Is it going to get any better, or are we just kind of screwed? I would like good superhero or Star Wars shows, but I guess we will wait and see.
There are some good shows out there.
There are some
just
good
ain't it ain't Disney or Marvel or Lucasfilm though. That's for sure.
Stitch became a member. Emmanuel Roy gifted a membership. Jesus Davila for 24 months. Gives a thumbs up. Thank you, Jesus. Dean H for 19 months. Hail, Geeks and Gamers 199 and chat. On Her Majesty's Secret Service was more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
Woo!
Breer for 3 months. Will's nickname is Busted Guts. Hi, Steph.
Was that the only one? Did his camera or his mic pop for anybody? Or
Yeah,
just me?
yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Testing.
Good now.
Breer for 3 months. Will's nickname is Busted Guts. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Mountain Mutt for 5 months. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is greater than all. Beardo's correct. Elf sucks. Most importantly, Steph, Mel, and Krista flat out smoking tonight.
What about
Thanks.
me?
Holy fuck for 5 months. Will has to be hiding some dark secrets for him to just bend over and take it like this. Good one. Luke Voss for 6 months. Will Smith was taking it Big Willie style. Good one. Jesus Davila gifted a membership. Project Eggroll for 9 months. Christmas is the best holiday. Nathaniel Puckett for 7 months. Merry Christmas all. Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie. A. Money Wilson for 9 months. It only took 15 minutes to ruin Luke Skywalker in Last Jedi. Beardo is so locked in trying to say it is irrelevant. What? Okay. DeBeast for 9 months. Aloha and blessings, everyone. Viva la Puerto Rico. Buster Nut Smash for $2 for 2 months. Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Shout out. War Machine gifted 5 memberships. Celluloid Dream for 2 months. Batman would beat the crap out of Captain America. Agreed. That's Showbiz for 5 months. Die Hard, 100% a Christmas movie. McLean even writes, I have a machine gun, ho, 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 on one of the scumbags. Hail 199. Jesus Davila gifted another membership. Gun Ho Mac for 10 months as a J-approved mono ready. Will Smith is making his comeback. He was just with his best friend filming a sequel to Men in Black. Thanks. Fantastic Mr. Knox for $5. Just read an article on IGN that says the guy with the hammer at the Pelosi place blames Gamergate. Take that for what you will.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
No way. Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he got radicalized watching internet videos.
No. Oh, yeah. But he actually said Gamergate?
I don't know if he actually said Gamergate.
That's funny. Holy crap. What the hell?
Mr. Parker for $5. There was a different movie called Jack Frost. It was a horror movie made in 1997.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I know about that one. Yeah.
J-Rock for 7 months. Jeremy, you will pay for your Brie hate.
I mean, somebody needs to pay because it certainly ain't the Brie fans.
And that's it.
Yay,
Hey! All right. Good job, Beardo. That was a lot of super chats, man. All right. So a hell of a good Tuesday night's main event. I mean, a damn good job. I was very happy with tonight's episode. I hope all of you were. Had a lot of fun with it. We got some good clips that we'll be clipping out for individual videos. The link for the Fortnite stream is up in the pinned post. I'm also going to stream it to Rumble. So I think we're going to have, Crystal stream it to her channel, Beardo stream it to his channel, Jay will be on his channel, and then I'll have it on Geeks Gamers Play YouTube, and main Geeks and Gamers on Rumble. So Rumble, we will be streaming over there to you guys again. So yeah, this was a great show. So again, Alpha Core, please go support Alpha Core. Ripa, give them one more pitch.
Yes, Alpha Core. Number one is Robot Chuck Dixon. You know him as the creator of Bane, the character, and writer just all through the 90s, did Detective Comics, all that good stuff. It's also penciled by Joe Bennett. He did Immortal Hulk. So it's a great team. It's over at Rippaverse.com. You can learn more about the story itself. It's about 3 kind of superhero cops, if you will. But it's the first non-ISOM story that we are releasing. We're closing in on $1 million in total pre-order sales. So go check that out if you have not already over at Rippaverse.com.
Hell yeah. It's awesome, man. Congrats, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Congrats. Drunk 3PO.
I'm playing Fortnite.
That it, Jay?
That's all I got.
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Proud of you for that one. I'm proud of you for that one. We got Beardo. Fear the Beardo.
Playing Fortnite.
I knew that's what he was gonna do.
That's all I got. Over on my
Kick. Epic Mike.
Yeah, you can find me on Kick at kick.com/Epic Mike. Keep your eye on Epicverse. Got some cool stuff. Working on it. We're gonna show you guys hopefully pretty soon here, and yeah, just keep fighting a good fight. Also check out Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. It's gonna be a good time.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Tabletop. And we got My Nerdy Home.
Yeah, follow Geeks and Gamers Clips and Geeks and Gamers Life, and I'll be streaming tomorrow on Geeks and Gamers Play, probably Resident Evil 7.
Hell
Yay.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yay.
Krista Nova.
Fortnite. Also, I just want to say we are so close to 10K. I keep stressing about this on Park Hoppin' Instagram. It's all things theme parks. Just trying to get it to 10K. So if you're interested in theme parks or just want to support us, go follow us on Instagram, park.hoppin'. It would really mean a lot to me and Jay to get us there.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Awesome, guys. Appreciate y'all. Here's the link right here. So if you guys want to continue the conversation over there, that's the link for tonight's Fortnite stream. So you can go over there and talk with everybody, and we'll be live here in about 20 minutes over there. But I'm looking forward to it, and I appreciate all of you so much. What a great night. This was a hell of a stream. And again, man, thanks for supporting Alpha Core. Thanks for supporting Ripa. I'm really, really happy that, for him, the whole team, and looking forward to MegaCon. We're gonna be at MegaCon one more time. So make your plans. Rippaverse will be there representing Geeks and Gamers, and we will have more people that we will be announcing as the date gets a little bit closer. So I'm really looking forward to that. So other than that, you guys have a great night, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.